Welcome back into the Heat Report. We are live for a Miami Heat Cleveland Cavaliers watch party the night before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Eve, Blackout Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. We have it here live here on the Heat Report for a pretty pivotal matchup between two Eastern Conference favorites, the Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat. I am Nic Rohloff. Welcome, everyone, into the stream who is just joining, have been here before, have already been here and commenting. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jake Rietma for just getting the job done. Our Dolphins Today host. If you're a Dolphins fan as well as a Heat fan, make sure you go subscribe over there. But welcome in to the 17 people tuning in before the game starts. We're about 20 minutes away from tip, maybe a little bit longer. And if you know how we start our streams off usually, then you know the first question I'm going to ask tonight, and it is, shout out your city. Let me know where you're watching from. Not able to stream the last two games against the Bulls, both against Chicago on Saturday night and Monday, but we're back for a Cavs watch party today, and we'll be live again on Friday for a nice little in-season tournament matchup between the Heat and the Knicks. But shout out to King Mystic, Kane Angel, Tom Sight, J-Boy, Yami, Riley Shea, Sabaz Plays, Stacy Foster, Mary, all spamming and getting in that comment section. Kane Angel, what's up, my guy? Watching from the north side of England. Mary's watching from Denver. Nice. What's up, Mary? Nice to see you here. Stacy says not betting against the Heat. That's a good call. Sabaz Plays is watching from Michigan. Riley Shea is in Fort Myers, Florida. D-Ritz in Duluth, Minnesota. D-Ritz, I think it's the first time I've seen you. Shout out to you. Thanks for joining the stream. Ella, Aya. Don't know which one is. Let's go Heat. Let's go Ella. Let's go Frank Nelson, who's watching from West Kentucky. That's what I'm getting from there. West KY. Ella. I'm just going to go with Ella. Is watching from the Philippines. Shout out your city. Continue to get the comment section flooded. Frank says, yup. Glad I could nail Kentucky. I got this new Heat hoodie. If you can't tell, I got pretty excited. It arrived on my doorstep last night when I got home from work. I was so excited that my package finally arrived. It's a part of the new lineup that the Heat team store is rolling out. The Heat culture, the new jerseys, the new court, new gear as well. If you can't tell, it's a little, we had a debate in the office what color this is, as my head's cut off here, but as I want to see the full sweatshirt. It is, I think it's kind of like pomegranate-y, if that makes sense, but you got the top of the Heat logo with the flames, and on the back, Heat culture. Just love this hoodie. It's comfortable. Fits nice. It actually fits a little big, too, believe it or not. I actually bought a size lower than I usually do, and it's still a little big on me. I know sweatshirts are supposed to come that way, but they're running a little big today. I guess. Kane says Heat beat the Bulls on the same day as the Eagles. Chiefs, double celebration for you. Shout out to you. Maya's World says, what's up, Rolly? Let's go Miami Heat Nation. Let's go Heat with a ton of fire emojis. Things you love to see. D-Rit says, want the three-tone Heat culture hoodie tee joint. Yeah, I like a lot of the stuff they put out recently. This one was the one that caught my eyes. I also thought it was a pretty good deal. When this was on the team store, it was only like $48, and then with tax and shipping, it got up to the 60s range. But a nice hoodie only going for low 60s anyway, that's a pretty good deal nowadays because things are pretty dang expensive. But I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I had to snatch it up, and I'm glad I did because it fits nice, it looks nice, and I'm ready to roll for the rest of the NBA season with some nice Miami Heat gear. You know that I gotta have it. And something that you should have is PrizePicks, our sponsor of tonight's stream. And if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS, you get a first deposit match up to $100. I'm putting the link and promo code in the description and live comments of today's video so it's more accessible for y'all. But you don't have to play pros or sharks like you do in normal in normal daily fantasy sports apps. You just play the numbers, and if you play on PrizePicks, you get that first deposit match up to $100. Rapper Meek Mill plays, comedian Andrew Schultz. Everybody plays PrizePicks. I made some picks on tonight's game. I'll pull those up in a bit for you guys, but I can verbalize what I took. I took more than Kyle Lowry, 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. I think he's going to be active today. No Donovan Mitchell for Cleveland. I expect a nice day for Donovan Mitchell, or Kyle Lowry. And then I also took a combination between Steph Curry and Connor McDavid. Another reason why you should play PrizePicks. You can take a combo. More than 8.5 three-pointers and shots on goal between McDavid and Steph Curry. That's another reason why I love PrizePicks. So join PrizePicks at prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. The best daily fantasy sports app only gets better. Join me and millions of others on PrizePicks today. Oh, no way! Look who's in the chat! Oh my! How electric is this? What's up, Locktaro? What's up? Dane Haywood is in the chat saying, let's go Heat. My guy Brian is back. Says, hey, y'all, Miss Strus. Saying, hey, Nick. What's up, Brian? Continue to let me know who you got in tonight's stream. MIA for the Heat. CLE for the Cavs. Let me know who you got in tonight's matchup. No Bam Adebayo for the Heat, so Thomas Bryant will start at that center position. And then Orlando Robinson will be the backup because Kevin Love is also out due to a personal matter. So Heat missing some front court depth. But the Cavs are without Donovan Mitchell, so it evens out just a little bit. Marion Riley saying MIA. But we got to give some love to someone who I love dearly, and his name is Sam Lectara. The young man is just an absolute stud. Shout out to you, Lectara, for joining and sending a $5 super chat. We'll show the super chat menu in just a second, but I will say this. $5 is a nice little beers cheers. Shout out to Lectara. I got my Fruit Punch Happy Dads on deck today. Shout out to you, Lectara. Hashtag Team Rolly brings the heat. So not a lot of you guys are going to understand the hashtag Team Rolly, but my guy Sam Lectara is a diehard Chicago Bears fan, and I am the producer for Bears Now here at Chat Sports. I'm live 3 times a week on the Bears channel, Monday, Thursday, and game days. And Lectara and I have built a special bond over on Bears Now where he supports me, I support Lectara, and we just go hand in hand out there. So shout out to Sam Lectara for joining the stream and sending a $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Brody. And today's super chat menu. If you're a first-time super chatter, we're showing you all the love in the comment section on the stream. I'm going to chant your name. Chat will chant your name. Every 50 likes is a shot. We'll enter the Patron zone. Every 50 likes, we go take a shot at tequila. Like if you were like Lectara and sending a $5 super chats, I got my happy dads on deck taking a sip of that. $10, we go straight to the Patron zone. We don't have to wait no 50 likes, just go straight to a tequila shot. And then $20 is a beer bong where I pour the rest of my happy dad into this Merbanga right here. Chug it all at once. $20 beer bong on tap for tonight's stream. I mentioned it off the top of the show. It's Thanksgiving Eve. It's Blackout Wednesday, however you want to call it. It's time to drink. It's time to party here at the Heat Report. Your Heat are one of the best teams in the NBA, so let's have a good time watching Heat versus Cavs in Cleveland. Drinks on hand, good commentary as well. We'll have some fun tonight for this game. That's today's Super Chat menu. We had a nice day. We had my guy Colin come in and send in a 50 burger last time. If Colin shows up again, that'd be pretty dope. But if not, all good. Appreciate everyone who tunes in either way. Continue to let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat. CLE for the Cavs. Let me check the comment section. Riley Shea saying MIA. Ella saying MIA. Dane Haywood typing those MIAs. Brian spamming those Miamis as well. Kane Angel. Things you love to see. Maya's World says, Rolly, these are 2 of LeBron James' former teams that he played on, and also LeBron James won championships with both teams. That is correct. That is correct, Maya's World. The LeBron James Bowl, if you will. My guy Matthew Arnold tuning in. What's up to you, Matthew? Glad you can join the stream today. I'm very excited. I'm disappointed for sure that Bam Adebayo isn't playing because I would have liked to see how he game planned against the big man duo of Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, because those are two of the best bigs in the NBA, best especially in the Eastern Conference, and they're going to have to rely on some other scorers since Adebayo is not able to play, and give him his 20 points. Expect an uppage in Jaime Jaquez Jr. I hope Jimmy Butler realizes that without Bam, he's going to have to take more control of this game offensively. So I'm hoping Butler will have a really good day, and Duncan Robinson continue his hot streak as well. Should be an interesting matchup, though. Should be an interesting matchup. Dane says $10 for the Heat to have good luck. Man, I mean, listen, I've been told by Roger Goodell, Jesus, I'm thinking NFL, Adam Silver, that Super Chats actually directly impact winning. If you remember, we had a big-time Super Chat day last Thursday, was it? I think it was last Thursday, and the Heat won. So, just going to put that out there. 1,000 eyes in the chat. What's up? I don't know. Last time we played a team on the second night of the back-to-back, they beat us. That is something to monitor for this game today. The Cavs played a game yesterday. My guy Lokhtar coming in. We'll show in a second. But the Cavs played yesterday. Overtime win on the road in Philadelphia. Intriguing because, one, this is the second night of a back-to-back for Cleveland, so they're going to be tired. That game also went to overtime, which means more mileage. And it's going to come not at home. So they had to travel overnight back to Cleveland from Philly. So you're catching a team at the right time. No Donovan Mitchell. Second night of a back-to-back. I mean, you really hope to take advantage of it. That's why it's so bumming that Bam Adebayo isn't able to play. But shout out to my guy, Sam Lokhtara, $10 super chat. Says, do they really? #Team Rolly. I think they do, Lokhtar. I think it does. Because the only team it doesn't help is the Chicago Bears. Only team it doesn't help is the Chicago Bears. But Lokhtar, I'll see you next Monday evening for a nice little Monday Night Football action between the Vikings and Bears. It's a big-time matchup, man. It's a big-time matchup. But shout out to you, Lokhtar. Don't have to wait to 50 likes to enter the Patron Zone. We're doing it right now. Okay. Starting to flow. Chest is warm. We're starting to hum in right now. I will say, it's Blackout Wednesday for a reason, and I plan on going out with some of the pals out to the bars after tonight's game, after the stream. So I'm treating this as a pregame. We like to watch Miami Heat basketball together. We get the pregame. Let's have some drinks, man. Like Lokhtar is setting the way like he always does. Doesn't matter if it's on the Heat Report or if it's on Bears Now. Lokhtar will always set the pace. That's why he's a legend. But you guys saw that I took a shot of tequila. We will take a shot of tequila for every 50 likes on tonight's stream. If you're ready for the game, like the video. We're about 11 minutes away from tip-off. I set it for 6:41 today, or that's Central Time, 7:41 Eastern Time. So we're close to tip-off. If you're ready for the game, like that video. Let's get 14 likes climbing. Let's get closer to that 50 number. Man. 1,000 Eyes says, no love, no Bam on the road. I predict the Cavs to beat us tonight. It's a tough matchup for Miami. To be without Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love, so your big man rotation is going to be Thomas Bryant starting, who's been out of the rotation for the past week and a half, and then you have Orlando Robinson coming off the bench against Mobley and Jared Allen. That's going to be a tall task. You're going to have to really win on the perimeter and on the wings. But the problem is that you don't have the advantage in the perimeter because they still got Karis LeVert off the bench, Darius Garland. You will win the wing battle with Jimmy Butler, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Haywood Highsmith, and others against Isaac Okoro. So you're going to win that matchup. What's up, Frost? What's up, my man? Major Anthony Nelson tuning in. Hey, Nick, who's having a better season, Max Strus or Duncan Robinson? Can you break down their stats in point comparison at this point? Yeah, you know what? I can. Let's pull up Max Strus' stats. I know Duncan Robinson's offhand. Okay, so this is intriguing. So actually, believe it or not, Duncan Robinson is having the better season over Max Strus. Max Strus' stats for the season: 14.7 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 4 assists, while shooting 43.5% from the field, 37% from three. What is Duncan Robinson's stats? He's actually averaging more points than Max Strus. He's averaging just above 15 points a night, so it's about the same, but slight edge to Duncan Robinson. He averages 2.7 assists and 2.7 rebounds, so Strus wins in that department. But where the win goes to Duncan is the efficiency. Duncan Robinson is shooting 40+% from three. I believe it's 43 to be exact for D-Rob. That is almost 6% better than Max Strus. And Duncan's also shooting damn near 50% from the field. Max Strus has played well for Cleveland. Duncan Robinson, on the other hand, has just been phenomenal in the last 6 games. One of the last 6 games. Ever since Duncan Robinson has entered the starting lineup for Miami, last 6 games, 20 points per night, 50% from the field exactly, 49% from three. Duncan Robinson has been unbelievable offensively, setting up teammates, scoring on his own, using pick and rolls to his advantage, and also finishing at the rim. Duncan Robinson is doing it all. Excuse me. Frost says, do you like football at all? I do like football. My team that I like will not sit well with other Miami Heat fans in all likelihood, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm from the Northeast. What can I say? I'm from the Northeast. Shout out to Frost and Elias saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I know Thanksgiving is tomorrow, but I think we could give thanks tonight as well here on the Heat Report, where I'm thankful for all of you guys tuning in, man. We're one of the fastest growing Heat YouTube channels there are. Just crossed 6,000 subscribers. We're about 30% of the way there to 7,000. So we're grinding. I'm thankful for everyone who's turning in and spending their Wednesday night here at the Heat Report. And I have a question for y'all. If you're listening right now, let me know, what is your favorite part of Thanksgiving? Is it the food, the drinks, the football, camaraderie, family? Let me know what your favorite part of Thanksgiving is. And if it is food, let me know what food exactly is your favorite. Let me know. D. Chang saying happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to you. He's also saying the food. Let me know what your favorite part of Thanksgiving is. And if it is food, I'd like to know which specific dish, whether it be a side, a dessert, or whatever meat you like, whether it be ham, turkey. I know families go all over the place. Turkey is usually what people think of first, but I know a lot of people that do ham as well. Elias says food and family, love it, love it. Major says thanks for the breakdown. By the way, world champion Denver Nuggets are playing at Orlando right now. Orlando is hanging in there. Nuggets up 2 with 10 seconds left in the first. Love it. Love it. Manteca says mashed potatoes is his favorite part. Thousand Eyes says gravy. You know, I just realized that's a big miss on my end. I just realized that I have a Thanksgiving meal planned. I'm having a couple people over tomorrow. They're going to come. We're going to watch football, college basketball, and have some Thanksgiving dinner. One thing I don't have, I just realized I don't have gravy. And that's kind of detrimental to the program. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Dang. Liam says, I'm Canadian, born in Toronto. Nice, nice, nice. Chris B says, food, we make curry goat at my house. Well, I've actually never heard of that being a Thanksgiving meal, but I tell you what, you make it sound good. You make it sound good. Kane says, Nick, it sucks for me because there's no Thanksgiving in UK at all. Kane, is that true? They don't sell. I guess that does make sense. That is an American holiday. Interesting. So we're over here giving thanks, and Kane Angels is like, F that. Let's just talk about the Heat. Frost says football is the best part. John G says turkey's whack. We Chinese box a whole pig Cuban style in the 305. Okay. Okay. D Chang says I'm Asian, so I have turkey leg in one hand and a sushi hand roll in the other. Love it. Love it. Major says pecan pie. Pecan pie. Liam says, do you think Jimmy will drop 30 tonight? I hope so. I hope so. He's going to need to drop 30 if the Heat want to win this game. I'll tell you that. They are going to need to have that. Oh, what's up, Retro? Nice to see you in the chat, my man. Thanks for tuning in. We are about 4 minutes away from tip. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend just keeps on hammering it home. You want to talk about someone and something that I'm thankful for? It is Sam Lakhtara. I love Sam Lakhtara, man. I really do. He sends in a $20 super chat, which is a beer bong. Says, we're all thankful for Team Roly. May all of everyone's favorite teams win this weekend and having an outstanding stream tonight. You know what? Let's everyone give a nice round of applause for Sam Lakhtara. Spam Sam in the chat. Everybody spam Sam. Give thanks. You know, stand-up guy, hoping everybody's teams win, unless you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, right, Sam Lakhtara? Shout out to Sam, man. Shout out to Frost for getting that started as well in the chat. Appreciate Sam Lakhtara for always showing love. Beer bong on tap. Shout out to you, Lakhtara. Shout out to you. 3 minutes away from tip. Lakhtara, $20 super chats, gets us to do a beer bong, and these are cold. This is going to be an absolute disaster. Shout out to you, Lakhtara. Here it comes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Frost says, what type of beer is that? That is a fruit punch Happy Dad. Oh, boy. That one hit a little different right there. I don't know why it did, but it hit a little bit different. Frost says prefers Blue Moon. I like Blue Moon. Favorite beer? Listen, I actually will say this. I don't drink Happy Dads outside of work. I just think that Happy Dads, not a sponsor, should be a sponsor, is the most easily chuggable alcoholic drink. And it's got electrolytes in it as well, so it's like you don't get hungover as much when you drink Happy Dads, which is key for us because we do a lot of chugging here at Chat Sports, which is why I like Happy Dad. But if I'm out at a bar, number one beer, Miller Lite. 2 is Mick Ultra. 3, it's probably Corona. Sneaky that I've started to drink more and more lately. I'm a big fan of Guinness. Dark beer, but I am a fan of Guinness. I like drinking some Guinness. Frost says, I usually only drink Cokes. I drink beer once a month. Listen, different strokes for different folks. I don't drink beers a lot, to be honest. I do at work because that's it. But if you're talking outside of work, I don't really go out that often. Oh, Axie, what's up? Elias says, ever try ale? I think I've had one before, but I don't really drink ale like that right now. Be honest, Elias. Kane says, Nick, I'm a wine guy. I like some wine. You and a special someone drink some wine. Night goes pretty cool places. You know. So Lakhtara saying Guinness, let's go. Love me some stouts and ports. Dude, I love Guinness, man. I've really started to drink Guinnesses more and more when I go out. I go out to an Irish bar, Irish pub, and I start drinking Guinnesses. It just feels like the right thing to do. I'm 1% Irish. I know it's not a lot, but I am technically 1% Irish. I'm 50% Italian, 49% German, and then 1% Irish, if you want to see my entire breakdown. Well, oh, man. All right, tip-off is here. It is, oh, boy, I don't know why I did that. But let me know who you got. Heat, Cavs, they're taking the floor as we speak. Tip-off is just about get underway. Heat, Cavs. Let me know who y'all got. 75 people in the building. Comment MIA for the Heat. CLE for the Cavs. We got DBD saying MIA. Kane, MIA. Frost, Heat. Retro Heat. GR Heat. Starting lineup for Cleveland. Darius Garland, Craig Porter Jr., don't know who that is, I've got to be fully honest. Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen. For your Heat, Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Haywood Highsmith, and Thomas Bryant filling in for the injured Bam Adebayo, who is missing tonight's game with a hip contusion. He should be ready to go on Friday against the Knicks. He was a game-time decision for today. Let's go Heat, man. Retro, Liam, Major, Brian, Frost. Fitness is back. What's up, Fitness? Glad to see you back in the chat. Riley Shea. Let's go Heat, man. I've been waiting for Heat basketball to return, do a live stream, I should say, since last Thursday. Glad to be back on Thanksgiving Eve. Jarrett Allen, Thomas Bryant, center circle, down in Cleveland. The tip is about to happen, and Jarrett Allen comes away with the tip, so the Cavs will start the game with the ball. Barrington spamming those MIAs as well. Max Strus and Duncan Robinson are guarding each other. A little Spider-Man meme, if you know, you know. Should be an interesting matchup, man. As Strus drives in, right-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Thomas Bryant. Here come the Heat, quick pace. Lowry up ahead to Butler. Butler corrals it, resets it, out to Lowry, a three. Good. And the Heat strike first in this game. Kyle Lowry knocks down a triple, and it's 3-0 Heat. Lowry pushed the pace, good outlet pass to Butler. Butler finds the trailing Lowry again, and he knocks it home. Craig Porter Jr. drops it inside to Allen, out to Mobley. Swung that Garland, Strus, Porter Jr. Good ball moved by Cleveland. Results in a missed Craig Porter three. Rebound down to Duncan Robinson, so the Heat get forced 2 stops early. Love to see that. Love to see that. Thomas Bryant gets the ball inside. Back out to Lowry. He'll line up another three. And it's good! Kyle Lowry starts off the game 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. It's 6-0 Miami thanks to 2 triples from the veteran Kyle Lowry. Let's go. Let's go. Don't see Kyle doing that often. Garland working the other end. Floater on Highsmith. No good. Heat start off strong defensively. Lowry will push. Swings it to Butler. Butler on the right wing, guarded by Evan Mobley. He'll put up a triple. That can't go. Butler, and quoting him, in a 3-point slump, which could be true. So he's not close to that 50% tile that he wants to hit. Cavs the other way. Max Strus lobs it up to Jarrett Allen for an alley-oop one-handed slam. So the Cavs finally jump on the board. It's 6-2 Miami. 6-2 Miami. Butler bringing it up for the Heat. He swings it to Lowry. He'll get a screen from Highsmith. Lowry inside. Baseline. Out to Butler. He'll put up another three. That one does go. 9-2 Heat lead. All 9 points are from Miami threes. Lowry with 2 triples, Butler with 2 triples, and he points to the bench, putting up 50% as he's 1 for 2 on the night. Jarrett Allen drives in. Good defense from Thomas Bryant. It's a turnover. Butler with the steal. Pass up to Bryant. It's a slam. Thomas Bryant slams it home. The Heat out to an 11-2 lead after only 2.5 minutes of gameplay. And the Cleveland Cavaliers need a timeout, which you know what that means. The Cavs need a TO. Spam those fire emojis in the chat. Liam's getting it done. Retro's getting it done. I didn't think we'd have a timeout by Cleveland because of momentum this early, but let's go Heat. It's an 11-2 ball game. Spam those fire emojis like Liam, Retro, Fitness, Monteka, Kane. Let's go. Dane Haywood is joining in on the fun. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I'm getting so hot in here. I literally can't do that part. I literally can't do the high-pitched part. I tried, though. Muck Chase, not happy about it. Looks like we got a Cavs fan in the chat. Mark Diaz, Brian, Thousand Eyes, Liam, Speed, all spamming those fire emojis. Let's go. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Oh, man. That's a good start for Miami. Jimmy, 1 for 2 from 3. Kyle Lowry, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And then Thomas Bryant slams it home. Let's freaking go. Razor in the chat saying powerful start. You know it, Razor. Things you love to see is the Heat coming out early, firing against a good opponent in Cleveland. A team that will be up there in the playoff race. I could honestly see the Heat matching up with Cleveland in the first round of the playoffs. 4-5 game. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Major, my guy, tuning in with a $5 super chat. Let's celebrate this fast start. Take a swig on the Major. Go Heat. Shout out to you, Major Anthony Nelson. Little beers cheers for every $5 super chat. Let's freaking go. My guy, Jay Green, is in the chat as well, spamming those fire emojis. Things you love to see. Riley Shea. Micah Parsons fan says, go Cavs. We got a couple Cleveland fans in the chat. We welcome everyone here. Just know this is a Miami Heat channel, so it's going to be biased towards the Heat in a way of rooting. But I call the game objectively. No play-by-play can't be biased. But I'm not Brian Scalabrine bad. If you know, Scalabrine does the color commentating for the Boston Celtics. 112 people watching. Make sure you guys like the video. Every 50 likes is a shot of tequila. And we're at 32. So we're 18 likes away from the first shot of the day from likes. Want the Heat to beat the Cavs. Like the video. Mobley has it starting play. Gets the Strus. Comes off a screen. Drops it back in the Mobley. Guarded by Duncan Robinson. The former USC Trojan drives baseline and then steps out of bounds. So a turnover on Evan Mobley. Good defense by Duncan Robinson. Forces Mobley to take a step on that baseline. It's a turnover going back to Miami. Monty 2K saying Nick. What's up, my guy? Frost. I'm sorry to say that or hear that. But we like to get the comment section flooded when the Heat are doing good stuff. Duncan Robinson drives inside the other end. Drops it off to Thomas Bryant. Bryant fouled by Jarrett Allen. So Thomas Bryant will head to the free throw line for a pair. Heat have a chance to extend their lead once again. Bam sitting out. So Thomas Bryant, I was concerned about how he was going to match up with Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. But through the first about 3 minutes of the game, Thomas Bryant has done his part as he goes 1-for-1 at the line. The Heat are up to a 10-point lead early. Chance to make it to 11. Chance to get to 11. Thomas Bryant, Indiana Hoosier, is really he hasn't played really in the past 2 weeks. So he's getting his opportunity night with Bam and Kevin Love out. He goes 2-for-2 at the line. So it is a 13-2 lead for Miami. Where's Bam? Boss asks. He is out tonight with a hip contusion. Should be back for a Friday night game against the Cavs on ESPN. We will be live for that. Almost a turnover by Cleveland. Jarrett Allen looked to dump it inside to Evan Mobley, but they're going to call Haywood Highsmith on a little pull action. They said he grabbed Mobley while Mobley was trying to post up. He's trying to post up there. Craig Porter Jr. will inbound for Cleveland. I honestly have no clue where they even found that guy. Max Strus gets it. Right wing three. It goes. It's not going to count, though, because they're going to call an illegal screen. Oh, they're going to call it on Miami. Jarrett Allen and Duncan Robinson hit the deck. I thought they were going to call an illegal screen on Jarrett Allen. Instead, they're going to call a foul on Duncan Robinson for diving into Jarrett Allen. The question is, are they going to count the Max Strus triple or not? They're not, so it's going to be an inbound for Cleveland. Heat dodge a bullet. Strus will line up a three anyway, and it rattles in and out. So the foul on Duncan Robinson actually helps Miami. It would have been a triple for Strus. Instead, the Heat get a stop. It's 13-2. Butler baseline, out to Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Lowry. He's 2 for 2 for 3. He'll line up another, and he connects on another. Kyle Lowry is 3 for 3 from 3. It's a 16-2 Heat lead. The Miami Heat are shooting 4-5 from beyond the arc. Darius Garland quiets the Heat crowd and with a mid-range jumper at 16-4. Butler quickly has on the other end, guarded by Evan Mobley in the left corner. Gets a screen. Butler drives right. Drop off to Highsmith on the baseline. Pump fake. Layup. No good by Highsmith. So the Cleveland Cavaliers force a stop, and here comes Evan Mobley. Mobley by Highsmith. Swings it to the corner. Craig Porter Jr. thought about a triple. Now we'll take it, and we'll connect. So a little spurt by the Cavs makes it 16-7. Butler quickly the other way with a triple. That's no good. Jimmy's now 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 16-2 lead early for Miami. Now down to 16-7. Heat get a turnover. It's a 3-on-2 break. Haywood Highsmith out to Lowry. He lines up a 3. It's good! Oh, where were you the day Kyle Lowry became mayor of Cleveland? He is 4 for 4 from the field. All 4 shots are threes. Kyle Lowry has 12 points. Garland the other way to the rack for an easy layup. 19-9. Kyle Lowry, my goodness. Everyone spam those 7s for Kyle Lowry. You know, we don't do it often, but you just have to show love to Kyle. I see you, Kyle. Type those 7s. Guys, 4 for 4 from 3. This is unbelievable. Jimmy Butler gets it on a curl. Takes a pump fake, now back out to Bryant. Now Butler has it again. He's going to be guarded by Mobley. Butler inside. Pump fake, fade away. Short. Butler struggling with the length of Evan Mobley so far. Strus, coast to coast. Blocked by Bryant. Offensive rebound by Evan Mobley, though. And it's put back up and in. It's 19-11, Heat lead. Mobley is going to be a massive problem for the Heat and Jimmy Butler. Lowry inside. Swings at the Duncan Robinson. He puts up his first shot of the game. That's no good from the right wing on a triple. And they're going to call Duncan Robinson on an off-ball foul. Max Strus is running up and down the court, and they're going to say Duncan Robinson contacted him a little early. So it's a foul on Duncan, his second of the game. Jaime Jaquez Jr. will check in for Miami in replace of Duncan Robinson. Jaquez Jr. coming off his best game as a Heatle, 19 points on Monday against the Chicago Bulls off the bench. Garland has it, guarded by Highsmith, dribbles left, inside, a lot of contact, no foul call. Offensive rebound for Tristan Thompson. Ball is swung around to Evan Mobley. Mobley foul plus the bucket. Evan Mobley is taking over this midsection of the first quarter. Is 19-13 Miami, and Mobley will head to the line for a free throw to try to convert the three-point opportunity the old-fashioned way. I can't believe Kyle Lowry today, though. Even though the Heat are giving up their lead right now, still, the fact that Kyle Lowry has 12 points is just insane. Mobley does make the free throws, so it's 19-14 now. It was just 19-9. 5-0 run for Cleveland. Lowry dishes it to Highsmith. Highsmith fakes a handoff to Jaquez, now drives inside, kicks it out to Butler in the left corner. He's guarded by Tristan Thompson. Butler should see a mismatch here. Butler drives in. Hesitation. Mid-range fall away. That's no good. Jimmy Butler has struggled in this game. He's 1 for 5 from the field. Evan Mobley drives inside on Butler. Easy left-handed layup. It's now a 19-16 ball game, and the Heat are forced to call a timeout with 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Heat have been in control for most of this game, but the Cavs going on a run on the back of Evan Mobley. He has played very, very well in this game tonight. 19-16 game. Heat lead with 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now's a good time to tell everyone about today's sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and to use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. You can make selections up 2 to 6 player stat projections and winning up to 25 times your money. You can make picks on games like Cavs Heat. Make picks like tomorrow on Thanksgiving for the football games, which is exactly what I did, by the way. I have Christian McCaffrey more than a half a rushing and receiving yards. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey and PrizePicks for lowering down that numbers. And I also took more than 257.5 passing yards for Sam Howell. Those are the picks I made yesterday or for tomorrow's Thanksgiving football games. But you could make picks like mine, comedian Andrew Schultz, rapper Meek Mill, and millions of others at PrizePicks. Daily fantasy sports made easy. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Promise you won't regret playing PrizePicks. They're the best daily fantasy app on the market. Super chat menu if you're just joining us. We have 140 people watching. First time super chatter, we're chanting your name on stream and in the comments section. Every 50 likes is a shot of tequila. We enter the Patron zone. We're at 38 likes, so 12 likes away from taking our first shot of tequila by hitting our 50 like mark. $5 beers cheers. I got my Happy Dads on deck fruit punch action for today. $10 we enter the Patron zone early. Don't have to wait for the likes. We have entered the Patron zone thanks to Sam Lakhtara, $10 super chat. But if you want to get to the zone again, $10 and $20 is a beer bong where I pour an entire Happy Dad into this Merbanga and chug it all at once. We did that once already just because of Lakhtara. Again, the real one has been legendary, just like Kyle Lowry today. It's been a fantastic game for him. 19-16 with just about 5 minutes to go. Monty says, careful, Nick. The chat may get you intoxicated. That's the goal. It's Blackout Wednesday on Thanksgiving Eve. That's what they call it, Blackout Wednesday. Everybody's back from college and nobody's working tomorrow. Well, I want to say nobody. Most people aren't working tomorrow, so hit the bars on Wednesday evening and get hammered. This is a pregame for me. I'm going to the bars after this game and stream. So let's drink it up. Let's party. Jimmy Butler gets the ball inbounded. He's fouled by Darius Garland, so the Heat will re-inbound it side out. We did get a $5 super chat from Sam Lakhtara. I want everybody in here to smash that like button. Shout out to Lakhtara. $5 is a beers cheers. We are 10 likes away from entering the Patron zone. 145 people watching. I know 10 people haven't liked the video. Why not like the video? It should be the first thing you do when you enter the stream. It's like you're going over to a family's member's house on Thanksgiving. You take a step inside. You take off your shoes. That's what it's like by hitting that like button. Shout out to you, Lakhtara. Orlando Robinson, Kyle Lowry played a two-man game. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Lowry finds a cutting Orlando Robinson, and Robinson lays it up and in. Good set by Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Puts the Heat lead back up to 5. 21-16. Evan Mobley has it on the right wing. Gets it out to Karis LeVert. Now a cutting Garland. Garland takes a floater. Too strong. Rebound down to Kyle Lowry. He'll push the pace for Miami. They have numbers. Lowry probing inside. Finds Butler in the corner. Butler thought about a three, but ended up pump faking it and kicking out to Lowry to reset. Lowry in the Butler. Butler fouled by Tristan Thompson, and Jimmy Butler will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Ian says, go Heat, we win the LeBron trade. Here's the thing. There was no trade. Butler at the line for a pair. Free throw was good for Jimmy on the first, so Heat's lead back up to 6 with 4 minutes and a half to go in this first quarter. 5 likes away from from 50. Excuse me. Riley Shea's saying hit that like button, smash that like button right now. Butler misses the second of 2, so the Heat's lead will stay at 6. Georges Niang checks in for the Cavs, the former Iowa State Cyclone. Darius Garland drives in, fouled by Haywood Highsmith, so Darius Garland will head to the charity stripe for 2 free throws of his own. 2 free throws of his own for Darius Garland. Four minutes to go in this first quarter. Heat lead by 6. thanks to Kyle Lowry's 12 points in the first quarter. 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Garland makes the first free throw, nothing but net. So Heat's lead down to 5, chance to get it down to 4. Heat had their 7-game win streak snapped on Saturday night against the Chicago Bulls, but won Monday against the Bulls as they played Chicago in back-to-back games in the Windy City. So hopefully a new winning streak is starting with a win tonight. Garland also goes 1 for 2. So Butler and Garland both went 1 for 2. It's 22-17. Looks like a 2-3 zone for Cleveland here. Heat should know how to play against it, considering they play a zone all the time. Ball's passed to Jimmy Butler on the baseline. Butler went up with it. And is it a jump ball or foul? I can't tell if they called a foul or a jump ball. What'd they call here? I don't know if they called a jump ball between Georges Niang and Butler or they called a foul. They called a foul. So Butler will head to the line for 2 free throws. He makes that one. Hopefully Jimmy can go 2 for 2 from the line this time and give the Heat a 7-point lead. Oh, my guy Flame's in the chat. What's up, Flame? What's up, Flame? He does go 2 for 2. So it's a 24-17 lead in favor of Miami. Karis LeVert has it, gets it to Tristan Thompson, finding LeVert on a back cut, but it's swatted out of bounds by Jimmy Butler. Good hands by the veteran out of Marquette, Jimmy Butler. Gaming Legend says, do you remember me? Of course, Gaming Legend. You're a legend. How could I forget gaming? Williams says Lowry is killing it right now. Kyle Lowry has been terrific in this game. Absolutely terrific. 12 points, 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. 7 has really, really been good, man. Really good. Sam Merrill checks into the game. My fucking goodness. How is this guy on an NBA roster? Karis LeVert, wide open 3 from the corner. Good out of bounds set by JB Bickerstaff, and he knocks it down. So it's a 4-point lead now for Miami. Butler drives inside. Swings it to the corner. Lowry lines up another 3. Good! Oh my goodness! Kyle Lowry answers with a 3 of his own. He is 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. Holy shit, Kyle Lowry. And it's a Heat steal. Orlando Robinson, coast to coast, and slams it home. Heat lead 29-20. Orlando Robinson, coast to coast with a steal. And slam. Here comes Cleveland. Merrill swings it out to Niang. Niang steps out of bounds. And it's they're going to call foul? I don't know. Either way, it's an offensive turnover for Cleveland. Heat basketball. Here come the Heat up 9. What good defense by Orlando Robinson. Where were you when Kyle Lowry and Orlando Robinson led the Heat to a victory in Cleveland? Butler's got it on the right wing. He dribbles right. Now baseline. Swings it out to Caleb Martin. Martin pump fakes. Martin spins. Kicks it out to Jaquez. Jaquez inside. A lot of contact. Foul. They're going to call a charge on Jaime Jaquez Jr. A little out of control for the rookie out of UCLA. So it's a turnover on Miami with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I can't believe Kyle Lowry's 5 for 5 from 3, man. Cannot believe it. The guy is on pace to make 23s. Obviously, it's a joke. It's not going to happen. But could you imagine? Karis LeVert guarded by Jaquez. LeVert's probing inside. Fall away mid-range. Too strong. Rebound down to Butler. Good defense by Miami in this quarter. Heat run in transition. Caleb Martin gets on the right wing. Out to Lowry. He'll line up another 3. Oh, that one couldn't go. Oh, imagine if Kyle Lowry started the game 6 for 6 from beyond the arc. That would be true insanity. Cleveland the other way. Merrill in the corner. Now LeVert. LeVert inside. LeVert contact. Foul. Orlando Robinson caught LeVert with some body. I thought it was a clean block up top. I think it was ruled a clean block up top. But they said Robinson caught him with some body action before hand to ball. So LeVert will head to the free throw line with 2 minutes to go. LeVert makes the first free throw, 29-21. Lowry has 15 points, Ian. 15 points. 15 points for Kyle Lowry. LeVert at the line. He'll have another free throw here. He makes the second, so he's 2 for 2. Lowry checks out of the game. 29-22. Josh Richardson in to the ball game for the first time. Richardson handling the rock. Gets the Butler. Butler out to Robinson. Butler gets it back on the right wing, guarded by Jarrett Allen. Now to Robinson. Robinson thought about a three, didn't take it. Hands it off to Richardson. Richardson takes a left wing three. That's too strong. Rebound down to Cleveland and Jarrett Allen, and here come the Cavs. Minute 30 to go. Niang drives inside, poked out of bounds by Jaime Jaquez. Good defense by Triple J. So the Cavs will have it inbounding baseline out of bounds. Chase 1 says, how is Strus looking? I don't think he has any points. He made a three, but I got called back due to a foul. But so I think that's his only back. He doesn't have anything. LeVert probing inside. Floater. Good. Good touch by Caris LeVert. It was tough defense by Caleb Martin, but good offense is going to beat good defense every day of the week. Duncan Robinson the other way. He's inside. Floater. No good, but offensive putback by Orlando Robinson does go. So Orlando Robinson giving the Heat good minutes as a backup center tonight behind Thomas Bryant since Kevin Love and Adebayo are out. He's got 6 points, I believe. Jarrett Allen guarded by Robinson. Inside the LeVert, pull up mid-range. LeVert swishes it home. Caris LeVert is a professional scorer, man. He can really score. Heat quickly come the other way with a 5-point lead, 40 seconds to go, and they're going to call foul on Cleveland, aggressively defending Josh Richardson, and he bats him off his spot, so it will be sideline out of bounds. We did just get 50 likes, which means it's time to enter the Patron zone. Heat in the bonus, so Richardson will go to the line for a pair. 50 likes means we're taking a shot at Patron. Every 50 likes is we enter the Patron zone. So 49 away until we take another shot. 49 likes away from 100. That puts some hair on your chest, man. Hair on your chest. Richardson makes the first, 32-26. Richardson's second free throw, good. So it's a 7-point lead for Miami. Oh, Laktara sticking it to me right now. We'll show that on screen in just a second. Shout out to you, Laktara. Oh, man. Darius Garland inside, kicks it out to Caris LeVert. Deep three, no good. Rebound, fought for off Jarrett Allen. So it'll be Heat basketball with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Jesus, these shots are already sticking to me. First quarter. My God. I've already taken 3 shots. 3 or 2? 2, I think. That beer chug is the one that's sticking it to me, I think. Caleb Martin has it right wing. Crosses over Garland. Pull up mid-range jumper at the free throw line. He sticks it home. Heat up by 9, 35-26. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Garland dribbling. Will take the final shot for Cleveland. Guarded by Josh Richardson. Garland inside. Poked away. 3 seconds left. Caleb Martin the other way. Martin, pull up mid-range. Doesn't go, but a foul. Caleb Martin, very high IQ play. Leading the break. It was a 2-on-1. Caleb Martin stopped quicker than I think the Cavs defenders expected. They thought that he was going to drive to the rack. Martin pulled up at the elbow, takes a bump from behind on the jumper. It was Merrill with the foul. And now Caleb Martin will head to the free throw line with, I believe, just under a second to go. But while we are waiting to see what the official call is, shout out to Sam Laktara. You are taking 2. Hashtag Team Rolly. Laktara is ready to get me drunk tonight. And, oh boy. Flame says, we are getting you drunk tonight. I think you guys are. I have no problems with it. Like I said multiple times, it's Blackout Wednesday. The night before Thanksgiving. Everybody gets drunk, goes out to the bars. That's what the plan is. I'll be stumbling my way to the bars after the stream. I'm okay with that. No problem here, no shame here. No shame. Okay, there is a game to call. So they put 0.8 seconds left on the clock. Caleb Martin will have 2 free throws. Chance to give the Heat a double-digit lead entering the second quarter, which I would not have told you I expected that, considering they're without Bam, Tyler Hero, Kevin Love tonight. Caleb Martin makes the first free throw, so it's 36-26. Martin at the line for a second. He is a very deliberate free throw shooter. Has a long routine. He makes the second. That's an 11-point lead for Miami. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So the Heat will go into the second frame with an 11-point lead, 37-26 behind, I'd say, mostly Kyle Lowry and, Orlando Robinson. Kyle Lowry's got 15 points, 5 for 6 from three-point land, while Orlando Robinson has 6 points. Caleb Martin also had a couple good buckets there late as well. Heat offense is cooking. 37 points in the first quarter for Miami without Hero or Bam Adebayo. That is flat-out impressive stuff by the Heat. Only hope this can continue. Maybe it's my new hoodie, my new Heat sweatshirt, Heat Culture hoodie, Heat Flame, the top of the logo just right there with the Heat Culture on the back with Miami, Florida right there. New sweatshirt came in yesterday. Maybe it's providing the Heat with some good luck. I love this hoodie. It feels comfortable. It fits nice. I think it's going to be my go-to hoodie on stream this year. Chase One saying nice jacket. I appreciate it. I was just saying how much I like it and how new it is to me. So I love it. I love it. Fitness saying Heat Culture. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Heat Culture is on fire right now. We're always trying to push out the Heat Culture narrative. And I tell you what, is there anything more Heat Culture than missing your second and third best players tonight and Hero and Adebayo and still hanging 37 on the Cavs tonight? Yeah, they're missing Donovan Mitchell, but we don't have to talk about that. In between quarters, Super Chat menu. First time Super Chatter, we're spamming your name in the comment section and on stream as well. We're getting the full fourth love. Every 50 likes is a shot. We're at 52 likes right now, so 48 away from 100, which would equal another shot. Entering the Patron zone. $5 is a Beers Cheers. $10, we go straight to the Patron zone and take a nice shot of tequila right now. And then $20 is a beer bong. We poured entire Happy Dad into here and drink it and chug it all at once. That is tonight's Super Chat menu. It's a good one, and we are having a lot of fun early in this one. I'm already feeling some tingles. If we're going to be honest. But it is the end of the first quarter, so let me know who you got. Heat lead 37-26 after one quarter. Type MIA for the Heat, CLE for the Cavs. Let me know who you think is going to win tonight's ball game. By the way, since Nikola Jovic has been sent to the G League, 2 games for Jovic, 21.5 points per game, shooting the ball extremely well from 3 and from inside the arc. He has been really good for the G League team, and hopefully he returns to this Heat lineup and rotation soon. He hasn't really got a lot of PT this year. Heat on offense to start the second quarter. Jaquez Jr. has it and turns it over, trying to find Duncan Robinson on the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. Frank says, what is Hero's timeline? I believe he'll be back in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Got out of the walking boot earlier this week, which means he's probably 2 weeks away. Max Strus buys baseline. He turns it over. Good defense by Miami. Caleb Martin comes away with the loose ball. He'll drive inside and get fouled? No foul. They're going to say Caris LeVert tipped the ball out of bounds. I thought Caleb Martin's arm got grabbed there as he was driving to the rim, but instead they're going to say Martin lost the ball off Caris LeVert. Richardson inbounds it. Jaime Jaquez Jr. in the corner, guarded by Strus. Strus gets lost in defense. Jaquez inside. Floater. Good. Jaime Jaquez Jr. gets on the board for the first time of the night. 39-26. Heat lead is the largest of the game. Actually, that's not true. They were up 14 at one point. So second largest of the game at 13. Heat enter their patented 2-3 zone. Ball is inputted to the middle. Jarrett Allen goes up, misses a slam. I'm going to say Orlando Robinson fouled him on that dunk attempt. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I try to be as unbiased as possible when it comes to evaluating the refs, but it felt like Jarrett Allen just missed the dunk. Not anything because of the foul. 55 likes, continue to hit that like button, 45 away from a shot at Tequila. And plus, don't jinx it. If you want the Miami Heat to beat the Cavs, like the video. 170 people watching, only 55 likes. We should be damn near close to 100. We should be damn near close to 100. Jarrett Allen at the line, made the first free throw. His second is also good. So 39-28 Heat lead. Lineup for Miami is Jaquez, Richardson, Orlando Robinson, Duncan Robinson, and Caleb Martin. Jaquez inside, guarded by Allen. Turn around right hook, good! Jaime Jaquez Jr. with back-to-back buckets for the Heat. Heat lead back up to 13. And I tell you what, Jaquez taking Jarrett Allen off the dribble and then putting a post move on him is just impressive stuff from a rookie. I know he's 22 years old and a 4-year UCLA player, but Jaquez doing that to one of the better big men in the league is just flat out crazy. Heat force a miss. Rebound down to Jaquez. He'll push. Richardson. Lob. Up to Jaquez. Oh! There was two Heat players there. Jaquez Jr. and Caleb Martin both fought for the rebound. It's in the, it's in the dish thing. Jaquez Jr. got to Richardson. Richardson lobbed it up. It was meant to go to Caleb Martin. Jaquez didn't realize that. He went up for the ball, and it was batted away. Two Heat players turned it over for themselves. I don't know how. I forgot how the Heat got the basketball because I got to be honest, Smitty just freaking distracted me. But either way, Jaime Jaquez Jr. pull-up mid-range jumper, no good. Offensive rebound to Orlando Robinson, putback is good. Heat now have their largest lead of the game, 43-28. And then on the other end defensively, Caris LeVert is tied up by Josh Richardson. So it's going to be a jump ball between Jay Rich and Caris LeVert. This Heat team is playing inspired basketball. You have to like it. You have to like the way your Heat are playing basketball right now. No Bam, no Caleb, no Hero. Does not matter. Does not matter. Largest lead of the night for Miami, 15-point lead. Richardson and LeVert will jump it up in the circle at the Cavs free throw line. It'll be intriguing to see who wins this. It's a pretty even matchup. Caris LeVert comes away with the win. Oh, but it's stolen by Caleb Martin. Martin coast to coast. Slams it home. The Heat extend their lead. It's 45-28. Heat lead by 17. Niang looks to answer with a 3, and he does. Georges Niang answers to make it a 14 game. Jaquez Jr. quickly the other way. Inside. Fouled. So Jaquez Jr. wasting absolutely no time. Made basket for Cleveland. Inbounded quickly to Jaquez. And he goes coast to coast drawing a foul. So Triple J will head to the free throw line. Triple J has been a damn stud for Miami this season. Really good pick by Pat Riley at 18th overall. Spam your Triple J's showing support for Jaime Jaquez Jr. He has been so dang good, man. On cue, makes a free throw. I thought he was going to miss it, and I was going to have a good old reverse announcer jinx, if you will. But spam Triple J, man. He has been just phenomenal. Hard to put into words how well and how big of an impact Jaquez has made. Shout out to Liam, Laktara, Fitness, Jay Green, Retro, Brian, Chase, Sabaz Plays, Dane Haywood, Monty 2K, all spam in the comment section. Jaquez did go 2 for 2 at the line. Cavs come the other way. Still in his zone for the Heat. Duncan Robinson. Oh, wow. D-Rob, I thought, got a clean steal, but he's going to be ruled as a foul on the reach-in. So Duncan Robinson will pick up his 3rd foul of the first half. So he will head to the bench. I thought it was clean. D-Rob thought it was clean. And unfortunately now, Duncan Robinson has been so hot lately, 20 points per night over the last 6. He has not done anything in this game. The Heat still have a 16-point lead, but he'll probably sit down for the remainder of the first half. Drew Smith enters the game for Duncan Robinson. Max Strus traveled. Yep. Max Strus called for a travel. Strus, in his first ever game against the Miami Heat, since leaving the Heat, has really struggled. No points for Max, couple turnovers, couple fouls. The Heat have 2 turnovers tonight. Cleveland has 10. Good defense by Miami all night long. Jaquez has it, left wing, gets a screen by Orlando Robinson. Jaquez inside, show and go, fade away, mid-range, no good. Offensive rebound, Orlando Robinson, and Georges Niang tips it out of bounds, fighting for the board, so the Heat will have it baseline out of bounds. The Miami Heat just want it more than Cleveland right now. You can tell. They're quicker to loose balls. They're playing more smart. They're playing more disciplined, forcing turnovers. The Heat are doing it all right now. Ball is inbounded to Richardson on the right wing. He drives inside. Hesitation. Layup on Evan Mobley. No good. Rebound fought for. I thought it was out of bounds. They won't say it went out of bounds. So here comes Cleveland. Garland manning the rock for the Cavs. Swings at the Niang. Swung to Strus. Corner 3 for Max. That does go. It's the first bucket for Strus. So Heat's lead down to 13, 47-34. J. Rich dribbling the other way and probing inside. Kicks it out to Drew Smith. Drew Smith swings at the Caleb Martin. Martin lines up atop of the key triple. Too strong. Rebound down to Darius Garland. He'll push for Cleveland. They have numbers. He barrels over Drew Smith. They're going to call a blocking foul. I don't think Eric Spoelstra will challenge this, but I think he should. I thought Drew Smith was centered there. I thought that was a clear charge by Darius Garland, but it's going to be called a blocking foul, and it'll be sideline out of bounds for the Cavs. I thought that was clean, man. I thought that was clean. Georges Niang gets it. Out to Max Strus. Another 3 for Strus. That one doesn't go. Rebound down to Jaquez. He'll push for Miami. Drop it off, and it's turned over. Bad play by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Darius Garland read Jaquez like a book. Jaquez didn't. Oh, and now Drew Smith is holding his knee bad. Oh, how did this happen? Drew Smith is holding his knee and is in a lot of pain. The injury occurred as Drew Smith was... Oh! Okay, so Drew Smith is down with an injury. The replay didn't show much. Max Strus' corner 3 was contested by Drew Smith. Drew came down. It looked like he turned his ankle because his foot landed right at the base of a chair on the Cavs bench. It almost looked like, it was weird. His foot disappeared from the camera. So I thought that he just turned his ankle and it was an ankle injury, but he was grabbing his knee. So Drew Smith is hurt, grabbing his right knee, and it doesn't look good. I don't want to speculate, so I'm not going to speculate, but it feels like Drew Smith has some sort of right knee injury. I don't want to say it's an MCL, ACL, or what it is, but it doesn't look good. He went down and immediately started grabbing at his right knee in a lot of pain in front of that Cavs bench. Man, hopefully he is okay. I'd hate to see any injury ever, especially to Drew Smith, a 25-year-old journeyman who is yet to find his stride in the NBA. As I know it's an unfortunate time because Drew Smith got hurt, but my God, is Sam Lakhtara bringing it tonight or not? Whoa! It's bong o'clock. Hashtag Team Rolly. Sam Lakhtara is absolutely on a mission to get me plastered by the end of this stream, and I think he's going to work. Prayers up to Drew Smith as some coaches are carrying him to the locker room. Oh, man. Hate to see that injury from Drew Smith. Hate to see that injury. Hope it's not an ACL or MCL. Hopefully it's just a sprain. If it's a sprain, he's not season-ending. A torn ACL or MCL could be a different story. Shout out to you, Lakhtara. I'm absolutely going to be plastered thanks to Sam. But shout out to you. Everyone spam Sam in the comment section. False start. Oh, God. Sorry for that burp, guys. That carbonation really hit me there. Again, sorry, guys. Shout out to Lakhtara. I'm going to be plastered by the end of this game, man. Shout out to you, Sam. Kyle Lowry checks in now for Drew Smith. The Heat's depth is really going to be tested tonight. Richardson drives in, out to Lowry. Lowry spinning inside. Floater. Good! Kyle Lowry continues his terrific game. He's now got 17 points. It's 49-36. Evan Mobley quickly the other way for Cleveland. It's 49-38 now. Seesaw back and forth. Heat still lead by double digits. Caleb Martin lines up a left wing three quickly, and he knocks it home. This Heat offense is on fire tonight. 52-48. And one thing that is standing out to me, and it should as you as well, as a Heat fan, is how quickly the Heat are operating offensively. They're not bringing it down in the shot clock. They're just getting the first open look they see. They're taking it. Niang answers. So now offenses are starting to cook for each team. 52-41. 6.5 to go in the first half. Hawkeyes working on Mobley. Swings it to the corner for J-Rich. Richardson fouled by Niang. So shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. Sideline out of bounds for the Heat. Excuse me. My goodness. Oh, boy. Shout out to you, Lakhtara, because I am absolutely feeling things. 3 shots, 2 beer bongs. I'll do it to you. Lowry inbounding on the right side. Gets it to Orlando Robinson. Robinson hands it to Butler, who just checked in. Butler to Hawkes in the corner, guarded by Niang. I actually would like to see Hawkes take advantage of that matchup. Butler, step back mid-range, jumper over Tristan Thompson is true. Butler checks in and immediately gets a bucket. 54-41 Heat lead. This is an interesting lineup for Miami. J-Rich, Hawkes, Lowry, Butler, and Orlando Robinson. Niang has it left side. He drives on Richardson, spinning back to his left hand. Layup, no good. Niang gets his own offensive rebound. Right hook for Niang. That's no good. Back-to-back misses from Niang. Rebound to Orlando Robinson. Here comes Miami and Butler. Butler met by Garland. I'd isolate this Butler. Garland is too little for you. They're going to double team him. He gets it to Orlando Robinson. Out to Richardson. Swung to Lowry. Lowry slows it down. Thought about a 3. Doesn't take it. Lowry guarded by Mobley. Drops it off to Orlando Robinson. Robinson inside. Left hook. Traveled. Robinson made the left hook, but walked first. So it's a turnover on Miami. 5.5 to go. Heat lead 54-51. Thomas Bryant will check back into the game for your Heat and take out. Orlando Robinson. Brother. Ooh, boy. Karis LeVert, top of key. Drives left. Step back. Not there. Good defense by Hawkes. Gets the Niang in the corner. Niang corner 3. That's no good. Lowry with the rebound. Lowry races up ahead. Lowry takes a 3. Left wing. No good. Too strong. Offensive rebound. J-Rich. Swings to Butler. Butler back to Richardson. To Hawkes. Left wing 3 for Hawkes. That's good. Jaime Hawkes Jr. continues his hot start to the year. Heat lead back up to 16. 57-41. Garland back for Cleveland. Jared Allen has it guarded by Bryant. Allen looking to facilitate. Finds Evan Mobley. Swatted away by Bryant. And they're going to call foul on Jarrett Allen. Bryant knocked the ball loose, got on the ground for it, and was pushed by Jarrett Allen. So ball is heading back in favor of your Miami Heat. Heat lead by 16, and they have ball. I don't know if it's the alcohol or if it's the Heat basketball, but either way, I am absolutely jazzed, and I just want to jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Spam those triple J's, though, for Jaquez Jr. He's played terrific in this game. Lowry inside for Miami. Floater. Blocked by Craig Porter Jr. Here come the Cavs. Porter Jr. pull up mid-range at the free throw line. Rattles at home. So it's a bucket for Cleveland. 57-43. Axie spamming those triple J's. Butler, right wing, swings to Richardson. He puts up a three to the left wing, and that's good. The Heat are unconscious from beyond the arc. It's 60-43, the largest lead in the game for Miami. It was 16, now it's 17. LeVert on the other end, and they're going to call an off-ball foul. Thomas Bryant and Jarrett Allen were fighting for position inside on the right block, and they call a foul defensively on Bryant. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. 230 people watching. If you haven't already, join the channel. Daily Miami Heat videos and watch parties throughout the season. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Let's get there soon. But just for tonight, the goal is to get to 6,400. I think it is possible. I know all 230 of you guys are not subscribed. Craig Porter Jr. driving inside, fouled by Lowry on a reach-in, and makes an easy layup. That is a continuation foul to a T. Porter Jr. was not fouled on the shot attempt, was fouled before on the drive. They say continuation and let him scoop it up and in. Craig Porter Jr. is a 23-year-old rookie out of Wichita State. He converts the three-point play, 46-60. Shout out to whoever just subscribed. If you just subscribed, comment me in the comment section. I want to see who it was because I want to show you love. Butler hands it off to Martin. Martin snatched back on Max Strus. Strus didn't know where he was going. Martin baseline. Drop off past to Bryant. Bryant up strong on Mobley. Good. Thomas Bryant with a good basket. Oh, now someone subscribed. Screw you. Screw you. Good bucket by Thomas Bryant on Mobley, though. Craig Porter Jr. answers with a two of his own, so the score is now 62-48. Fire King was the one who subscribed. Shout out to you. Caleb Martin drives inside. Amongst the trees, no good. Rebound Cleveland. Up ahead pass. Stolen by Miami. So the Heat now have ball back. It's inputted to Richardson. Fall away jumper from 8 feet for J. Rich is true. 64-48 lead. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Strus has it to Jarrett Allen. Allen facilitating for Cleveland. Gets it to Mobley on the right wing. Mobley drives inside. Fouled by Kyle Lowry. It is his second foul. Brian asking, will we score 70 in the first half? It's possible. 6 points away with 2.5 minutes. I'm hoping we get there. I would say, honestly, if the Heat don't get to 70 in the first half, that would be quite the mishap in the final 6 minutes or 2.5 minutes of this game. I am honestly all over the place. Lactar is killing me with these freaking boots. Not boots, bogs. What? I'll take more. I'll take more. Because I'm just on the edge of tipsy. I want to get drunk. You know? You know how it is. You know how it is. But tonight's game is sponsored by PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. It's daily fantasy sports made fun. And you don't have to worry about playing pros or sharps. You just play the projections. Pick 2 to 6 player stat projections. And if you pick 6, go 6 for 6 while choosing to do a power play, you will actually win 25 times your money. That is not a lie. I play PrizePicks every day. I had some picks for tonight's game. It included Kyle Lowry more than 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's at 17 points right now, so I don't have much to concern over there. I also have more than Steph Curry, 8.5 3-pointers, and Connor McDavid shot attempts. That is just how cool PrizePicks is. But for tomorrow, I took more than Christian McCaffrey, half a rushing and receiving yards, and more than Sam Howell, 257 passing yards. PrizePicks, daily fantasy sports, made fun. There's no one who does it better in the business. Join PrizePicks today and millions of others at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for first deposit match up to $100. Oh, Elias with a first-time Super Chat. So $5 is a beers cheers. And since Elias is a first-timer, we spam Elias. Everybody spam Elias in the chat right now. If you don't spam Elias, I might kick you out of the chat. Elias, 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 Elias. Spam those Eliases in the chat. If you're a first-time super chatter, I spam your name like I just did, and I make the chat spam your name as well. Shout out to Monty, Jay Green, Brian, Axie, Razor, Tashani, John G, Fitness, Ian, Riley Shea, spamming those Eliases. But also my guy Sam Lakhtara sending a $5 super chat saying Elias. Hashtag Team Roller. That's another set. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. What a night to be here at the Heat Report. We are at $85 in Super Chats, by the way. Fun fact about the Heat Report. We have a record of Super Chats on a watch party. Our record of Super Chats on a watch party is $102. We have a chance here. Mainly shout out to Sam Lakhtara, the legend, the real one. I don't know how to describe him. I'm running out of superlatives, adjectives, whatever you want to call them. I'm running out of them. As Mobley goes 2 for 2 at the line. A $20 super chat puts us at a new record. You can set the record for Heat super chats on a watch party. Oh, Lakhtara did it! The legend did it! Oh my! We'll get to it in a second. Butler inside. Kicks it out to Richardson. 3. Good! Oh, everything is falling. It's raining threes in Cleveland. Miami is just sending 3 after 3 after 3. They're 10 of 17 from beyond the arc. The lead's up to 17. Oh, my. Max Strus has on the left wing. Back to Garland. Garland lines up a 3. That can't go. Ball rebounded by Mobley. Craig Porter Jr. inside. He traveled with it. Turnover. Back to Miami. New record. We'll get to it. Hey, Smitty. Can you bring in 3 happy dads for me? Any cold one is fine. I didn't think I was going to run through this many happy dads in this game, let alone the first half, but it's getting a little nutty on a Wednesday. Shout out to Lakhtara. We'll put your super chat on screen in a second. Richardson in the Bryant. Oh, Bryant got stuffed by the rim, but got his own rebound and put it up and in. The Heat's lead is the largest in the game. It's 69-50. Heat lead 69-50. Very nice. 69 points. I can't believe the Heat are going to eclipse 70 points in the first half. Other way for the Cavs. A lob to Evan Mobley. It's slammed home. 69-52. Martin inside, absorbs contact, gets to Richardson, swung around to Butler, back to Martin in the corner. Great ball moving by Miami. Martin back out to Butler, guarded by Garland. Abuse this matchup, Jimmy. Jimmy drives right, spinning. Now Little, 4 seconds, fade away. Finds a cutting Bryant. Bryant floater, no good, air ball. So it's going to be a shot clock violation on Miami. 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Haywood Highsmith will check back in. But shout out to Lakhtara with a $20 super chat, excuse me. At halftime, I will take a beer bong one more time. But shout out to Lakhtara, new record, all caps. That is factual. We are at $105 in super chats. The previous record was 102 Friday night, the second game of the season against the Boston Celtics. But now our Super Chat record on a single watch party on the Heat Report is at least right now 105, but we have an entire second half to go. Let's set records tonight. I believe that we can really set the pace for future watch parties. Tonight's been an absolute blast. Shout out to Laktara. Garland drives right, swings at the Strus. Corner three for Max. That goes. Max Strus knocks down his second triple of the game. It's 69-55. Heat need a basket here with 15 seconds left. We need to eclipse 70 first half points. Butler's got it. Gets a screen from Highsmith. 9 seconds to go. Guarded by Garland. Now it's Mobley. Butler on the right wing. Butler. Corner three on Mobley. No good. Rebound. Fought for it. Out of bounds, but the half is expired. It's 69-55 at the half. The Heat failed to get to 70 points, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm not complaining because watching 69 points be on the Heat scoreboard for an extended period of time is very nice in my opinion. I am a little kid. I am 23 years old, but I am a little kid at heart. I just like to see the number. 69, very nice, very nice. Shout out to Laktara. Continuing to hammer it home today. I just had to have Smitty bring me in new ones. We got, what flavors do we got? Lemon lime, pineapple, and wild cherry are the three that we got. So let's freaking go. Oh, one more beer bong. Pour. Empties go over there. Empties go over there. 3 down, third beer bong. Let's ride. All right, Laktara, shout out to you, my brother. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Apologize for the burps, my fellas. Oh, boy, that beer bong almost fell to the ground. That's no good. Oh, brother. Oh, shout out to you, Laktara. Shout out to Elias. Just sent in the first ever super chat. Sent in another $5 super chat. Woo! Last sip of that happy dab. Oh, man. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Cracking open this puppy. Why are we cracking open that puppy? $5 super chat from Laktara. Let's go. 69 is way cooler. Hashtag nice. Heat leads 69-55 at the half. Shout out to you, Laktara, cracking open a new happy dad. Oh, almost have spilled that. Someone said my stomach has a hole in it. I tell you what is going to be struggling tomorrow morning is my liver, trying to recoup the body. But you know what? It's Blackout Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to call my parents, wish them a happy Thanksgiving, catch them before the family comes over because they're in Florida right now. I am in Dallas, still working, obviously, unable to join them for Thanksgiving because I wanted to do a Heat watch party. Just so you know, if you haven't subscribed already, this is why you do subscribe. Not only are we going to have watch parties, Heat news, Heat rumors all season long, but I literally turned down going to Thanksgiving with my entire family in Florida to stay in Dallas to do watch parties for the Heat tonight and Friday. No, that's how dedicated I am to the Miami Heat and the Heat Report. Join the channel for that, if nothing else. And then I'm going to just grub out and watch some football and college basketball, man. What else is there to do in life? But let's talk about some of the game, because there actually is a basketball game being played right now, if you can believe it. I know we've had a lot of partying to do tonight, but we do have a game to talk about. Heat lead 69-55 at the half. Very impressive first half performance from Miami. Very good offensively, crisp, disciplined. Everything they run right now is with a purpose. Eric Spoelstra, that's the reason why he's one of the best coaches in sports and the best coach in the NBA. He always has his team ready to play, no matter who's out. Tyler Hero, Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo out, does not matter. Offense doesn't miss a beat. We're running good sets. We got people to make shots, and we're getting open shots. I mean, Kyle Lowry had 17 first-half points. 5 of 7 from 3, 6 of 9 from the field. Kyle Lowry was terrific. Thomas Bryant, filling in for Bam Adebayo, had 8 points in that first half. Jimmy Butler, struggling, admittedly. 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field. Both Highsmith and Duncan Robinson have a donut in that first half. I could also go for a donut right now, to be honest. Josh Richardson off the bench has 10 points. He's been really good. The reason why the Heat are winning this game, no doubt about it in my mind, is the bench. Listen to these numbers. Jaime Jaquez Jr. off the bench, 9 points. Josh Richardson off the bench, 10 points. Caleb Martin off the bench, 9 points. Orlando Robinson off the bench, 8 points. That is 18, 26, 36 points from Miami's bench in a half of basketball. You do not see that often. 36 bench points in a half of basketball for Miami. Jaquez, Richardson, Robinson, and Caleb Martin have been terrific. Fun fact on the bench, the Cavs bench has 15 points. So the Heat bench is outscoring the Cavs bench 36-15. That'll do it. That is why the Heat lead 69-55 at the break. Just terrific, terrific basketball being played by Miami. And that's the funny thing, right? Like, the Heat's offense is actually good this year. They are so dynamic. Whether it be when Tyler Hero is playing. He was averaging 25 a night when playing. Bam Adebayo has taken a leap offensively, averaging 22 and 10. We've seen Butler have his moments as well. Duncan Robinson's averaging 20 points per game over the last 6. 0 tonight, but still been playing well. And then Jaquez Jr. as a rookie averaging 9. Jay Rich is starting to take form. Caleb Martin is finally taking form as well. This Heat team is peaking, I wouldn't say peaking, but going upward trajectory in November. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. It is just perfect. Alan Peter says 5 more threes from Lowry, please. That would be nice. That would be nice. Do I expect Kyle Lowry to make 10 threes in a basketball game? That's negative, sir. That's negative. What's up? Oh boy. All right, we got an option. I don't know if anyone's going to do this, but we have our Celtics Today host. Her name is Allie Barefoot. She hosts Celtics Today, F the Celtics. She just walked into the studio and said, halftime deal for the Heat fans. A $50 super chat. I know it would be tied for the highest in channel history. Tied for the highest in channel history. But a $50 super chat is a beer shotgun race between me and our Celtics Today host, Allie Barefoot. I know it's a lot, and I don't expect it, but $50 super chat is a beer bong race, or excuse me, a beer shotgun race, beer bong. I'll probably do a bong, she'll shotgun. That'd be devastating for me. You know what's devastating for me, but I'm also happy it happened at the same time. My guy Elias with a $10 super chat. Oh, Laktara! Oh my God, he did it! That guy did it! Holy shit! Laktara, my goodness! My goodness, but we'll start with Elias. $10 super chat. Orlando Robinson for official backup center. Listen, Kevin Love has been in and out as the backup center. Yeah, we got it. Didn't see that coming, but we got it. Kevin Love has been in and out. Orlando Robinson has looked good, man, but so is Thomas Bryant. So it's hard to really put in the words if it should be Laktara backup center. I'm in. If it should be Thomas Bryant or should be Orlando Robinson. They both played well, but maybe Kevin Love's out of the rotation. First of all, Elias, I appreciate you. You sent in your first ever super chat today. You followed up with another 5 and a 10. I appreciate you a lot, Elias. I've seen you in this chat quite a bit, so nice. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate you joining the fun and the party. Shout to you, Elias. I'm on the struggle bus. All right. This madman did it. will show his super chat first. Sam Lakhtara, MVP of the stream. The guy is just unbelievable. $50 from Lakhtara. Appreciate you, homie. Hashtag Team Rohly forever. Hopefully the Bears can win on Monday. And just because of Lakhtara, I now root for the Bears every Sunday. I don't root for the Bears for Harrison Lakhtara. Secret between me and you. I don't root for the Bears for Harrison. I root for the Bears for you. All right, 69-55 at half here. This is the wonderful Allie Barefoot, host of Celtics Today. F the Celtics. Spam it. She's going to do a shotgun. I'm going to do a beer bong. It's the same thing, same amount of alcohol, but I'll pour. Oh, brother. All right. Who you got? Type A for Allie, type R for Rohly. It's always Rohly. It's always Rohly. I never lose, but I will say it's easier to drink that than this. We'll see. Oh, okay. Axie, get my guy. Get my back. Who got my back? You got my back. Who got my back? You got my back.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. Spam your Rohlies. Big time moment for the chat. Big time moment. You know what? I've never been more fired up for anything in my entire life. I will not lose this. I swear to God, I will never lose. I will not lose.
Okay.
I will not lose. I will not lose. I will not lose. I will not lose. I swear to God, I will not lose this. It was never in fucking doubt. It was never in fucking doubt. Appreciate you. It was never in doubt. It was never in doubt. I will always get it, man. I'll always win this shit. This is the Heat Report. I run this shit. Nobody coming on my stream and embarrassing me. No one coming on my screen. No one's coming on the stream and embarrassing me, man. Oh, that one's really going to hurt. That one's going to hurt. I could already feel it hurting. I appreciate all the people in the chat that spam those R's. You guys know ball. You guys know the game of basketball. You know that I wasn't going to lose. I just don't lose. It would never happen. It would never happen. Sam says, Rohly runs Bears now too. Don't get it twisted. That's my guy, Lakhtara. Don't get it twisted. No disrespect to HG, but nobody runs the chugging streets like me. Self-admittedly. So we've never done a beer boot on this channel. Never done a beer boot. I don't drink the beer boots quickly. But when it comes to one single beer, I will take my speed and my quickness against everyone at this company. I actually think if you had to do one beer, whether it be in a shot fun, a beer bong, or whatever, the tool she just used that helped the shotgun, I will win every single time. Swear to God. Swear to God. Boots, not so much, but that I can. That we can. Oh, my guy Elias is just hammered. Elias and Lakhtara, I tell you what, some of you might not get this. I did also see the third-rate attorney super chat. We'll get to you in a second, but I want to bring up Elias first. Elias, $10 super chat, which is another shot. Minkia. Says, how close are we to 200? Fun fact. We are $10 away. No. $11 away from... No. $10 away. Math is hard. We are $10 away from 200. Our record coming into tonight was 102. We've surpassed that. Holy shit, Lakhtara. Now we crossed 200. Shout out to Elias. First time super chatter today, continuing to bring the heat. Shout out to you, brother. We're taking Blackout Wednesday to a whole different meeting. Shout out to third-rate attorney. It doesn't say you're a first-time super chatter, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time you ever super chat here. So shout out to you, third-rate attorney. Heat winning the finals this year, I can feel it. Appreciate you, brother. First time I've seen you in the chat just and overall. So if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you joining and sending a $5 super chat. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so because we do this for almost every Heat game. We'll be back on Friday for a Knicks game as well. Beers, cheers. But I do have to do another beer bong. Laktara says, we're already there, ? Well, we are now. We're at $210 in super chats. Shout out to you, Laktara, the absolute legend, man. John says, my boy hitting the bar after with laughing emojis. I might not be hitting the bar no more. It might be I'm sleeping after this stream. It might be I'm sleeping after this stream. Holy shit. Oh, the second half is almost underway, but time to pour up another beer bong. Laktara is just absolutely murdering me today. Elias says, we more than double the record. Let's go. Hell yes. A record-setting night on the Heat Report. Could not be more excited. I'm so happy. Shout out to the Laktara. Shout out to Elias. Shout out to everyone who super chat. Shout out to everyone who watches every stream. All seriousness, I know my guy Kane Angel's watching in England. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But for everyone who does celebrate Thanksgiving and offers thanks on the single day, I'll give mine a day early. I'm thankful for all the subscribers that I'm thankful for everybody who watches every stream, every video, and joins us. It's a lot of fun. Second half actually just started, and it started quickly with a Jimmy Butler mid-range pull-up, and it's good. So the Heat start off the way they left off. Heat lead 71-55. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I burp. A lot of carbonation in these puppies, and the amount of drinking I'm doing, it's bound to happen. Other way, Mobley blocked from behind. It was either Highsmith or Kyle Lowry who got it. Lowry lobbing to Butler. He's triple-teamed. Jimmy finds a cutting Duncan Robinson. He's pinned by Craig Porter Jr. Now here come the Cavs. Mobley, Euro step, to Porter Jr. He lays it up and in. So it's now, all right, I'm going to put this beer bong down. Laktara, I'm going to do it next TV timeout. 71-57. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's hope the Heat can win this ball game. Haywood Highsmith lines up a triple. That's no good. Rebound down to Cleveland. Here comes Evan Mobley. He drives inside, drops it off to Jared Allen. Layup, no good. Good defense by Thomas Bryant, and he also comes away with the rebound. Here comes the Heat and Kyle Lowry. Lowry to the rack. No good, but is fouled. Kyle Lowry continues his strong game. He'll go to the line for a pair. And while he's shooting these free throws, I'll do my bong now. Shout out to Laktara. I need to take a deep breath for that one. Still not ready for it. Oh, God. I'm going to be hungover as shit making this Thanksgiving turkey tomorrow. Lowry splits the pair, 72-57. Laktara says, I'm not holding Rolly to a standard. He can divide these drinks up however he wants. I'm just here for history. Unfortunately, there's a couple other streams right now, but I'm manning down the shit. So I got to hatch him down. I'll hatch him down. I can hold my liquor. I can hold my liquor. Heat the other way. Butler misses a pull-up jump shot. Rebound down to Jared Allen. Heat lead by 15. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Garland has it left side. Garland swoops inside. Layup. Good. Good move by Darius Garland. Heat lead down to 13. Heat turn it over. Nope, they're going to say Garland, when he corralled the steal, stepped out of bounds. So Heat, don't turn it over. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies win against Bucknell. Barely, but they win. My alma mater stinks. Everyone said they were going to be good this year, but St. Bonaventure, not a good basketball team. Not a good team. They're barely beating teams, man. They're barely beating bad teams. They're bad. They're bad. Laktara says that's why hashtag Team Early is a legend. I try. I try to live up to the standards of Laktara. No one's as much of a legend as you, Sam. No one is. All right. Long pause in action here, but we resume. Lowry inbounds it to Butler. He hands it off to Duncan. Back to Butler in the corner, guarded by Mobley. Butler baseline. Gets the Highsmith. Wide open corner three for Haywood. Kaboom! In the great words of Eric Reed, 75-59. Heat lead back up to 16. First bucket of the night by Haywood Highsmith. Good assist by Butler. Offensive foul. Darius Garland setting an illegal screen on Duncan Robinson. Turnover. Going to Miami. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Whew. Time to have some water. Highsmith gets it to Duncan. Duncan, Butler inside. Butler, a lot of contact, drops it off to Thomas Bryant. Midi, no good. Offensive rebound by Butler. Jimmy kicks it back out to Highsmith. He drives in. Gets it back out to Butler. Wide open left wing three by Jimmy. He leaves it short. He wasn't kidding about being in a slump from three-point land. He is 1 of 4, 1 of 5 today. He's been shooting 45% on the season. Highsmith with a good defensive play. Steals a pass from Cleveland. Here comes Miami. Butler left wing. He drives inside. Spin. Almost travels with it, but kicks it out to Duncan. Duncan gets a screen from Bryant. Rejects the screen. Duncan, drop off the Bryant. Bryant, push shot. Good! Heat lead back up to 18. That's right. Largest of the game for Miami. It was 17 was the previous highest. Mobley drives in, loses it, but corrals it, gets it out to Craig Porter Jr. Porter Jr. inside. Layup. No good. Out of bounds. Off. Cleveland. Miami basketball. Super chat from Elias. Now I'm just curious. Shout out to you, Elias, by the way. You're an unbelievable. You're a legend, Elias. Who on Chat Sports has the highest Super Chat record and how much? So, there's 2 ways to answer this question, Elias. You don't need the Super Chat to answer as Duncan Robinson lines up a 35-footer. Oh, he made it! Oh, my God, Duncan Robinson. First 3 of the game from 35 feet, 80-59. Heat lead by 21. Oh, my goodness. All right, question for you, Elias. And you don't have to Super Chat it. You can if you want, but if you say it in the chat, I'll be looking. Are you talking a personal who's sending the most in one stream or highest mark? Or are you saying a channel who's gotten the most on a certain stream? Let me know in the comment section. Or you could Super Chat. Butler misses a pull-up midi. Here comes Cleveland. Garland, corner 3 from the left in front of the Heat bench. He knocks it home. So it's 80-62. Miami still holds a large lead. Butler has it left wing. Gets to Lowry. He'll put up a top of the key 3. And he hits it. Lowry answers with a 3 of his own. Heat lead back up to 21. Lowry's made 6 threes on the night. My goodness. Elias says the channel with the highest Super Chat record. All right. Well, the record is... So the biggest Super Chat channel as we go to a TV timeout is the Las Vegas Raiders report. So the Raiders, their fan base are one heck of a guys. They like to party over at the Raiders report. My guy Mitchell Rents, my guy Jeremy Chuggs, they do an excellent job over at the Raiders report. They just rack it in. I believe the highest on one stream, if you include Super Chats and Venmos, because they have gotten so big, no joke, where they have people Venmo Mitch. And, I mean, if you guys wanted to donate that way to me, you could as well. Obviously, it's easier with Super Chats, but if you want the Venmo, we could do that as well. But either way, they do it over there. They have gotten over on one stream. They have entered double digits. I believe they've got up to 11 or 12K. No jokes. Literally 11 or $12,000 on one streams in between Venmo and YouTube super chats. They are a different breed over at the Raiders Report. They are a different breed, man. Thousand Eyes says Venmo is much better. YouTube keeps a large portion of the donation. I wouldn't say large, but they do keep some of it. Your words, not mine. Your words, not mine. Mr. Gio says, are you seeing Kyle Lowry tonight? I am seeing Kyle Lowry tonight. He's got 20 points. He's hit 6 triples. And you know what? Since Mr. Gio mentioned Kyle Lowry, I think this is a good time. We did it earlier in the stream. To spam your 7s. I see you, Kyle. You've been terrific tonight. Spam your 7s in favor of Kyle Lowry's. Elias says 10K is absolutely ridiculous. Listen, I'm telling you, they have like 140,000 subscribers, so they're a big channel. Like, just in relative terms here. We're at 6,321. They're at 140. So yes, you have 130,000 more subscribers. You're probably going to get a shit ton of super chats over there, right? Like, you're going to get more than we do. But yes, it is absolutely insane. It's actually hard to fathom sometimes. I am a frequent, I wouldn't say frequent, but that was the wrong word to use it, but I'm a substitute producer on the Raiders Report. I think Jeremy Chuggs is the main producer. He does a terrific job over there at the Raiders Report. I think I probably am on the Raiders Report as a producer second most behind Chuggs. But let's give some shout-outs for everyone spamming 7. We got a lot. It's time to scroll up a lot. Gaming Legend, Mr. Geo, Axie, Razor, Kane Angel, Dane Haywood, DBD, Lucas, Brian, John G, James Hicks, C. Zenny, Jay Green, Brian, Peter May, Gavin, Frank, James Hicks, Neftali, Berto, Elias, C. Zenny, all spamming those 21s. Heat get another stop, so they have Rock. Duncan has it, drives in, pump fakes, layup, good! Duncan Robinson with a tough left-handed layup. And that's what makes Duncan Robinson so versatile this year in comparison to years prior. Duncan Robinson would never take it to the rim and finish amongst the big men. This year, he has no fear. He's going straight to the rack, using his three-point ability to pump fake, get defenders in the air, and go to the rim for a layup. Garland answers with a deep 2, so it's 85-64. 5 and change to go in the third quarter. Yeah, it's that type of night. Butler has a right wing now, swings it back out to Duncan. Duncan guarded by Strus. Hands it back to Butler. He's guarded by Tristan Thompson. This is a mismatch. Jimmy should get every shot he likes. He'll take a sidestep 2. It's deep. Short rim. Butler has really struggled with the shot today. It's actually surprising. No Bam, no Tyler. Butler has struggled. He'd still lead by 20+. That's how deep this Heat team is. They get another stop. Here come the Heat. Butler, right wing, guarded by Strus. Inside the Duncan. Duncan dribbles it back out to Lowry. Lowry inside the Bryant. Bryant left hook. No good. Rebounded out to Mobley. I think Bryant rushed that shot a little bit. Excuse me. Mobley got a right wing. Out to Garland. Garland, side pocket pass to Mobley. Back down to Thompson on the baseline. Lowry fouls Tristan Thompson. So Tristan Thompson, the former Laker, the former Cav, now back with the Cavs, will go back to the free throw line for a pair. Not a good free throw shooter, so a chance he misses 1 or 2 of these. Heat lead by 21. 21, and on cue, Tristan Thompson bricks the first free throw, missed the first free throw. He didn't even hit rim first. He literally hit backboard first. What a night. What a night on the Heat Report, man. Laktara, Elias, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. He missed both free throws. Heat have the ball, up 21. Kane says, Nick from Chat Sports, which NBA teams have the most subs? Good question, Kane Angel. I have an answer for you. It's the Golden State Warriors. As Lowry probes inside. Tough contested jumper goes! Oh, Kyle Lowry! What a game from Mr. Lowry! 87-64. Warriors have the most subs out of any NBA channel with 60,000 plus. Georges Niang the other way for the Cavs converts it. It's 87-66. Heat lead still by 21. In pass inside the Haywood Highsmith. He almost turns it over. Jaquez saves the bad pass. Bryant has it to Lowry. Lowry, right ring, will slow it down. Lowry gets a screen from Bryant. Lowry dribbles left, inside, to the rack. Layup, no good, too strong. Rebound, Evan Mobley. Here come the Cavs. Mobley to Levert, to Niang. Corner three, wide open. Blocked by Butler. And they're going to call foul on Haywood Highsmith. Trying to box out Tristan Thompson, undercut his legs a little bit. So it is a off-the-ball foul on Highsmith. Off-the-ball foul on Highsmith. Brandy's saying we're already winning. Alexa, play Paypas. Listen, it's a little early for that. This Heat team has been known to blow leads. Granted, it would be hard to blow a 21-point lead in the final 15 minutes of this game, but I could see it happening as well. Let's not act like it's not impossible. Garland has it, probing inside. Drops it off to Niang. Niang guarded by Lowry. Back out to Garland. Guarded by Orlando Robinson. Garland drives inside on him easily and is fouled going up. A reach-in by Lowry or Butler. I don't see who they're going to call it on. Loctara says, fellas, I'm heading to the bar now. Signing off. Keep the energy going. Team Rolly. Shout out to you, Loctara. You have done more than I could ever imagine for on tonight's stream. Hopefully you have a good night on Blackout Wednesday at the bar as well. I appreciate you, and I'll give you one last sip. No charge. Shout out to you, Loctara. I'll see you Wednesday or Monday for Vikings Bears. Appreciate everything you did today, Loctara, man. Have fun tonight. Be safe. Have fun. Eduardo checking in. What's up, my guy? As people come and go, as we are close to entering the final quarter of tonight's game, have to give a shout out to PrizePicks. Easy and exciting daily fantasy sports made fun. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. You'll get a first deposit match up to $100 if you use code CLNS. You don't have to play pros or sharks. You just play the projections. 2 to 6 player stat projections equals up to 25 times your money. I made picks on tonight. I took more than Kyle Lowry, 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. He has 20-plus points himself, so that was a lock. I also took more than Steph Curry, 8.5 threes, plus Connor McDavid shots on goals. I think that has a chance of hitting. You could take my picks. You could fade my picks. But whatever you do, join PrizePicks and go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Link is in the live chat, comments, description. Everything that you think you would need, we have it there for you. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. We picked up 18 subscribers today. Continue to hit that sub button. We're on the road to 6,400, then 500, then 600, then 700, then 800, 900, and then 7,000. If you haven't subscribed already, watch parties every single week. We'll be live again on Friday against the New York Knicks for an in-season tournament game on ESPN. We also come out with daily videos surrounding trade rumors and injury news for your Miami Heat. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Scores around the league. Atlanta leads Brooklyn by 1. Indiana and Toronto are tied. Charlotte's up 108-106. Orlando leading Denver 110-108. Boston leading Milwaukee by 11. Memphis, Houston 56-45. What's up, Seeps? Dude, I'm sloshed. This is somehow turned into a Super Chat Palooza on the Heat Report.
Oh, no shit.
This is out of nowhere. This is my guy, Seeps.
What up, everybody?
Shout out to Bears Now legend Sam Laktara and my guy Elias Hernandez.
Let's go.
They have just, well, it's mostly Laktara, but still.
Get him cooked.
We're going out for the bars after this. What's the score of that game? Jesus. The Bulls are hurting in a bad way. Hurting in a bad way. All right, so Heat have ball. Jaquez drives inside. Spin, layup, foul, and one! Jaime Jaquez Jr. with a bucket, 89-66. Jaquez Jr. continues his strong offensive game. He has been so damn good. And he converts the offensive, or the and one. It's 90-66. Someone says, doesn't that dude have a Bulls game to call? Yeah, I'm going to guess it's halftime, and he just put up a scoreboard and had to go take a bathroom break, but wanted to stop in the Heat studio. Shout out to Seeps. The other way, lob attempt for Cleveland goes. That's 90-68. Lowry looks to answer with a three from the left corner. God, oh, what is happening in this game? Lowry with a seventh triple. It's 93-68. Oh, my. This is unbelievable. If you would have told me that the Heat would be hanging a beating on the Cavs, yes, they had no Donovan Mitchell, but beating them up with no Hero or Bam Adebayo, I would have told you you're crazy. But here we are with a 23-point lead with 14 minutes to go in the game. Butler turns it over. Amani Bates checks in for Cleveland. Amani Bates, the former five-star recruit, got the steal, and then Karis LeVert knocked out a three on their other end. So it's down to a 20-point ball game. I'll tell you what, because of how many drinks I've consumed, I'm glad this is a blowout. Jaquez Jr. looks to answer with a left corner three. He hits it. Oh, my. Jaime Jaquez Jr. This guy is unbelievable. I can't believe how well Jaime Jaquez Jr. has played. Heat steal. Jaquez leading the break. Duncan Robinson layup. No good. Haywood Highsmith rebound. Putback is good. 98-73. Timeout. Cleveland. The Cavs need a timeout. 240 people watching. Spam those fireball emojis as we do is when the other team calls a timeout. Fireball, 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 fireball. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Oh, Mr. Gio. As it looks like they called a technical foul, actually, on Karis LeVert and ejected his ass. So Lowry will get 2 free throws for Miami. He knocks down the first. Can't believe that. I guess there was no timeout. I guess I was wrong. On me. Hand up. There was no timeout. Still, it's okay to spam those fire emojis. As Lowry goes 2 for 2, it's 173. But speed, Monty 2K, Thousand Eyes, Melvin, Brian, Elias, Brian, a different Brian, Dane. Spam those fire emojis as the Heat lead by 27. And shout out to Mr. Gio with a $10 super chat. Nick, I just checking in, saw you're live, decided to pop in, love your channel. Appreciate you, Mr. Gio. I know you're a frequent commenter, someone who always tunes in throughout the season. Appreciate you for sending a 10. That's a shot of tequila as the Cavs hit a 3. It's 176. Shout out to you, Mr. Gio. Appreciate you showing love on the daily. Really, you really are in the comment section on almost every live stream. Appreciate you sending the super chat, my man. Orlando Robinson inside, goes up with a layup. No good. Rebound down to Orlando Robinson. Goes back up with it and is fouled. Shout out to Mr. Gio. This is going to hurt more than you guys can know. Orlando Robinson makes the first free throw. $40 to go. Robinson misses the second free throw, but the Heat come away with the rebound. Lowry launches a deep three. Breck. Rebound to Monty Bates. This has been all Miami in this game. All Miami. They just want it more, man. Brian says Lowry is 2 away from 30. Is that true? Is he about to have a 30-piece on these Cavs? I got to be honest. If Kyle Lowry at age 37 in the year of 2023 is dropping 30 on your heads, you might have to disband the franchise. Someone made a 3 for Cleveland. It might have been Sam Merrill. But anyway, there's 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Heat lead by 22. All Miami in this one. 101-79. Martin has it. Gets to Lowry. Lowry, 3, 2. Lowry to the rack. Layup. Fouled. Under a second to go. Kyle Lowry will head to the free throw line. Chance to extend this Heat lead to 23 or 22, depending on how many free throws he makes. I heard chat is saying the Cavs fans are booing. Are they booing their own team? A team that, by the way, was a 4 seed last year in the playoffs. By the way, is off to a 8-6 start this year. They're getting booed at home because they're getting shellacked by the Miami Heat without Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. I don't know what's going on. There's a break in the action. There's a timeout. Are they reviewing the foul call? Is that what's happening? What's even the point of calling a challenge when the game's out of hand? I mean, the Heat would have to be the worst team of all time to blow a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter. I honestly don't even think it's possible. Getting outscored by 23. Oh, man. 222 people watching. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Heat videos on a daily basis. Watch parties every week. Live tonight. We've had a party on a Wednesday night. Thanksgiving Eve, Blackout Wednesday. And we'll be live on Friday as well for Heat Knicks action on ESPN. Monty says they're going to boo more when Spider leaves them. I agree with you, Monty. I think that the Heat are going to be in the Donovan Mitchell sweepstakes this upcoming offseason. I believe that he's going to request a trade. I believe he will get traded. And I think the Cavs will have to realize that he doesn't want to be there. I think the Knicks and Heat will be the two teams mainly interested in Donovan Mitchell. So they're still reviewing. I don't really know if it's for... I think they challenged the play. That's my best guess. Thousand Eyes says, why would Spider want Knicks? They have Brunson. Well, Spider's a shooting guard. So it would be a backcourt of Brunson and Mitchell. Now, would that work? Is that the question? Because they're both undersized. Donovan Mitchell's like 6'1", 6'2", but he is a shooting guard, not a point guard. Brunson's a 6'1" guy playing point guard. So it looks like they did challenge the play. So they're going to overturn the call. So it will not be Kyle Lowry heading to the free throw line. It will be Cleveland basketball. with just about a second to go in this third quarter. Kane says, I hate spiders. I'm arachnophobic. I don't like spiders either. I wouldn't say I'm arachnophobic. I'm not afraid of them. But I will say I am not a fan of spiders. Ball is inbounded. That's the quarter. So we are done with 3. End of third quarter. If the Heat can't close out this game, we got serious issues. End of 3. And you know what that means. 230 people watching. It's time to spam those 4s. Fourth quarter time. Spam those 4s for a shout out. Mr. Geo, Dane Haywood, Brian McKenna, Killa Kim, D. Chang, Neftali, Peter May, Randy, Jay Green, Kane Angel, Jonathan Bosco, C. Zenny, Brian 35. Spam those 4s. Florida, born and raised, GR crushing stuff. Elias Hernandez, Frank Nelson, Berto Yardy, Riley Shea, Ron Baker, Ian, Carlton Brown, even at Nida. AI Young Moolah, spam those 4s. Monty 2K, Lil Timmy saying, yo, what's up, Lil Timmy? Melvin, John G, spamming those 4s. Says, what's the deal, cuzzo? We're here for a Heat watch party on the Heat Report. Heat lead by 22. Let's freaking ride. Let's freaking ride. Let's freaking ride. I see a lot of people in the chat that I haven't seen before, a.k.a. Lil Timmy, a.k.a. Ian Malico, who's got a Bengals icon, a.k.a. even Ida. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We are live for almost every Heat game. Born Senna 15 says, why does Kyle have 28? Well, it's because Kyle Lowry has hit 7 threes in this game. That would be why. That would be why. John G says 305 till I die. That's how I love it. Little Timmy says, I just subscribed, bro. Shout out to you, Little Timmy. Appreciate it. You will not regret it. Daily Heat videos surrounding the latest Heat news, injury news as well, trade rumors, just overall rumors as well. And like I said, we're live for almost every game. We'll be live on Friday against the New York Knicks. I'm excited for that next game on Friday. I really am. I really am, man. Born Senna says, what the fuck? I just got out of work, bro. Well, you got out of work, and the Heat are putting in work against the Cavs. Cavs start the fourth quarter with the ball, and they get a stop. Cavs cannot score on Miami right now. Jaquez got the rebound, brought it up for Miami. Richardson has it. I imagine as long as the Heat don't blow this lead, you're going to see a lot of bench players for the rest of this game. Duncan Robinson's got it left wing, swings it back to J. Rich. J. Rich had 10 first-half points. He'll take a pull-up mid-range jumper. That goes in and out. Rebound on to Orlando Robinson. Back out to Duncan Robinson. Robinson the Robin action. No good from Duncan. Tip out by Jaquez Jr., so the Heat will have a third chance to score on this possession. Caleb Martin, wide open left wing 3. That is good. The Heat capitalized on the third offensive possession. Third chance, I should say. It's 104-79, and the Heat just continue to pile it on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, they were without Donovan Mitchell, but the Heat were without Bam Adebayo. This has just been domination by Miami. Force a Heat with another stop. Jaquez Jr. lines up a 3 from the top of the key, and that goes. The Heat cannot miss from deep. 107-79. We are damn near close to dropping a 30-piece. Heat are 17-29 from 3. Craig Porter Jr. drives inside, tries to posterize Orlando Robinson, but was fouled. Oh, we got a bot. Bam B to block the boss. NBA Live here. I'll see ya, buddy. I'll see ya. You know, when the bots are coming in the chat, I'd argue that's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? It's because we're coming big time. That's the first time an NBA bot has entered our chat. And if they're entering our chat, that means we're starting to grow and get more viewership. So I love that. I love that we're getting bots because that means we're doing something right here. That means we're doing something right, as weird as that sounds. Cavs and Craig Porter Jr. go 1 of 2 at the line, so Heat lead by 27, have a chance to go up by 30 if they hit a triple on this possession. That'd be nice to see a 30-point lead at one point. Heat have not had a blowout win until Monday when they beat the Cavs by 18. Chance they will have another blowout one tonight. Caleb Martin, corner 3. That's no good. Rebound was fought for by Orlando Robinson, and he was fouled. So it looks like the Heat will keep possession with 10 minutes to go in this game. This is one of those times where, like, if you gave the coaches of Cleveland and Miami a piece of paper and said, sign it right here and the game will be over and we'll forfeit it, the game will just end with this current score, both coaches would do so. Heat turn it over. Cavs come the other way. They miss a layup. No good. Rebound down to Miami. Appreciate you, Mr. Gio. Appreciate you. Hot Guys drives inside. Oh, what a pretty post move. And he was fouled. And he will go to the line. He drove left. Little whoop, whoop. Fade away. He airballed it, but it's because he was fouled. Oh, not Mr. Gio. King Mystic with a $5 super chat. Shout out to you. Nico could have played in this game. I agree. Nikola Jovic, this would have been a perfect game for him to play in for Miami. But who am I to argue, man? As much as I want Nikola Jovic to play because I think he has all the talent in the world and will be a good basketball player, the Heat are up by 28 right now. So what do I care? Listen, as much as I love Nikola Jovic, it's always Miami Heat Flames. This flame. It's always the Miami Heat above the player. I'll just root for any Heat win. Hawkes Jr. splits the pair at the line, so it is a 28-point lead for Miami. Beers cheers for you, Kick Mystic. Miami comes now, a bucket puts them over a 30-point lead. Caleb Martin's got in the right corner. Martin drives inside, pull up mid-range, blocked by Damian Jones. I can't believe that dude is still getting PT in the NBA. It's a sad world we live in. Damian Jones still getting PT. This is a good comment from Ian right now. It says, we are cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and it's called the Cavs. I love that. Heat cooking their Thanksgiving meal a little bit early, dominating the Cleveland Cavaliers on a Wednesday night. Feels good to get a blowout win, man. I know that the Heat blew out the Bulls as Duncan Robinson dribbles right, pull up mid-range in the baseline, good, and the Heat officially have a 30-point lead. Didn't think I would say that tonight. But it feels good to have a blowout win. I know they beat the Bulls by 80 or 18, Jesus, on Monday. But it's nice to be live, not having to sweat out a Miami Heat win, because we've had a close game almost every time we've been on stream. Whether it be win or loss, it's been close. But this one, not so much. Richardson airballs a 3. He could have put the lead up to 33, but it will stay at 30 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It will be a timeout. It'll be a timeout. So I think this is a good time to tell everyone about PrizePicks for one last time on tonight's stream. The #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's actually available to play in 31 states if you didn't know that. Fun fact. But you don't have to worry about playing pros or sharks. You just play the projections. Pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in up to 25 times your money. Don't listen to me and listen to comedian Andrew Schultz or rapper Amika Mill. You also can combine sports like I did tonight with a selection of Connor McDavid and Steph Curry combined shots attempt on goal and 3-pointers made at 8.5. I took the more than there. I also took the more than Kyle Lowry, 8.5 or 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. He has 28 points, so he just hit that with his points alone. Shout out to Lowry. You can take my picks. You can fade my picks, but don't miss out on the deal of the century. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. 242 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We're at 6,327 subscribers. Let's keep that number ticking up. On the road to 6,400, and then we're going to try to get to 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Want to keep on climbing. Shout out to whoever just subscribed. If you just subscribed, comment me in the comment section, and I'll give you a shout out on stream. I want to show some extra love to you, but continue to hit that sub button. We're live for almost every Miami Heat basketball game, and when it comes to the Heat in the postseason, because assuming they don't collapse and they are in the playoffs this year in April, we'll be live for every single game, and we will be having an absolute party for those games as well. Hopefully another NBA Finals run is in the works. So make sure you join the channel and are along for that ride. Super Chat menu for tonight. 230 people watching. Laktara and Elias have done most of the work tonight. Shout out to those two legends, and I am pretty hammered, but I'm willing to continue to party tonight because it's Blackout Wednesday, and if you're not blacking out before the Thanksgiving, you're not doing it right. If you're a first-time Super Chatter, we're chatting your name in the comment section and on the stream. If every 50 likes, I'll take a shot, which just reminded me I actually owe a shot because we're at 107 likes, and I didn't take a shot for when we crossed 100. $5 is a beer cheers. I'll take a nice sip of my Happy Dad. $10, we go right to the Patron zone for a shot like this. We don't have to wait for 50 likes. And then $20 Super Chat is a beer bong where I chug an entire Happy Dad out of this contraption. I do it pretty quick. You guys witnessed me destroy Allie barefoot at halftime. What's concerning to me is the fact that I just took that shot at tequila and it really didn't hurt like the ones earlier. That shows me that I'm in too deep. But I'll continue to party it up, man. Someone on the Cavs hit a three. I don't even know who. It's at this point in the game where the Heat are up by so much and we got so much little time left that, if we're going to be honest, I don't really care about what's going on in the court. I just want to talk with you guys and have a good time. You do that by super chatting or just commenting and having a discussion. Cavs missed another shot. Heat with the ball now. I could call the game. I could party with y'all. Whatever y'all want to do. Whatever you want to do. Have discussions. You could ask questions. Whatever you want. Caleb Martin drived in for Miami. Missed the left-handed layup. Monteka says, drink, drink, drink. Peter May says, Rolly, sure that's not H2O? Oh, trust me. I'm sure. I'm sure it's not H2O. See, Zenny says current favorite player on the Heat or in the NBA? Because if it's my favorite Heat player, it's probably Bam Adebayo. I just love the way he plays defensively, offensively. I just love everything. If you're going to ask me who my favorite player is not on the Miami Heat, I'll answer it. Is Hawkes Jr. hit another three. Holy shit, this dude's good. I know it's garbage time. And this game doesn't matter, but Hawkes Jr. is unbelievable. My favorite player in the NBA, not on the Miami Heat, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, point guard for the Thunder. I love the way he plays. Heat lead by 30. Elias says, might want to stop super chatting. Rolly's going to pass out. I will not pass out. I will never pass out, Elias. Don't you worry. Low high release says favorite Heat jersey. All right, I do have an answer to this question. It's one that is not worn out often. I'll try to actually pull it up on my photos. I think Amani Bates is hit a three. I'm gonna try to throw it up on my. All right, I got my photo. If you guys can see, it is the red throwbacks where like they have the wide print, red jersey, black lettering, black numbers, white big icons. I love those jerseys so damn much. Someone hit a three for each team, so it's 116 to 86. 5.5 to go. But those are my favorite jerseys. You saw Alonzo Mourning in that picture. I love those red throwback jerseys, man. I like the black ones as well. I like the white ones. The throwback jersey with the big lettering and like the white coming off the side, I just absolutely adore. I think they're fantastic. I know the Heat wore a couple. I actually have a Jimmy Butler in that white throwback style, but I think red is my favorite. I'm assuming Jaquez hit the 3, considering Brian said Triple J is our guy moving forward. Oh no, Ron Baker says Orlando Robinson hit the 3. All right. We're just having a conversation. We're having drinks. We're having a party here because this game is so out of hand that might as well just have a conversation, have fun. The building is almost empty in Cleveland. Cavs fans have left the arena. To be honest, if I was a Cavs fan, I'd be disgusted with the product they put on the floor tonight. The Heat just absolutely dominated them. Orlando Robinson just did slam it home. Brian says, I was wrong about Jaquez. He's legit. I wouldn't say I was wrong about Jaquez either, Brian. I will say this. I think there were better picks out there, but Jaquez Jr., you cannot deny the impact he's made for Miami early on as the Cavs make a 3. I love the way he plays defense, the way he cuts off ball, the way he fits this Heat roster and Heat culture. Highsmith converts a nice little push shot floater. I just love the way he plays. But yes, it's hard to ignore the fact that his ceiling is maybe more limited to others. Like if you wanted a player that could become an all-NBA type player, I think there was a couple guys out there. Mainly look at Cam Whitmore, who has not really got a lot of PT in Houston, but he has potential to be an all-NBA player. But he would not have been able to compete and help this Heat roster this season. It's a fact. They went with someone who is more NBA ready now, which is fair. I understand that. But Cam Whitmore definitely has more a promise. One player that I really wanted at the draft process was Jalen Hood-Schifino, the point guard out of Indiana. He 6'6", 7-foot wingspan, tight handle, good mid-range game, and good finishing. I love Jalen Hood-Schifino. He has not been getting PT on the Lakers. He was picked 1 pick before Miami. I thought the Heat, if he was there at 18, I would have wanted them to take Jalen Hood-Schifino, and I thought he could have, even as a rookie, been the backup point guard for Miami behind Kyle Lowry. I really wanted them to take Hood-Schifino. But he was taking the pick before us, and we went with Jaquez, and Jaquez Jr. has been a top 3 rookie in the NBA this season. I hate considering Chet Holmgren a rookie because he was drafted in last year's draft class and not this year's. But since this is his first year actually playing, he is technically a rookie. So I'd probably say the top 3 rookies this year, Chet, Victor Wembanyama, and Jaquez Jr. I really think Jaquez is number 3. I really do. I really do. Heat now leading by 31, almost 3 minutes to go in this game. See what people are saying. John G says Whitmer is lazy, though. Listen, he maybe had those concerns, but it's just hard for me not to think that Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley, whoever they selected, wouldn't have played hard on this Heat team. Like, because players know, like, if you get drafted by Miami, you're signed with Miami in free agency, you're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to give it your all to be a part of this Heat team and be in Heat culture. So I think if they wanted to play, which most players do want to play, they would have had to absolutely take part and immerse themselves in the Heat culture. Born Senna saying Scoot who? Listen. You said it, not me, but Jaquez Jr. is better than Scoot Henderson. Scoot's also been dealing with an injury. He's just coming back from that injury relatively soon. But, yeah, Scoot's been hurt. But I will say this. Portland, big-time egg on their face right now. Listen, the way the Heat has played this year, it's mitigated the loss of missing out on Damian Lillard. But the Blazers taking the package from Milwaukee and then Boston over the Heat's package is crazy. They could have had Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez Jr., maybe even Nikola Jovic, and 3 first-round picks for Damian Lillard, and they refused to do so. That is bad GMing. And everyone who watched throughout the offseason, me saying fuck Joe Cronin because I hate that bald scumbag. I'd still fuck Joe Cronin, but he is so incompetent at his job. It's unbelievable. He really is. He has no clue what he's doing as GM at the Blazers. No clue. No clue. Brian says Eric Spoelstra picked the right player. Well, it's not really Spoelstra making that pick, Brian. The draft picks are decided by the Heat front office, Andy Ellisberg, and Pat Riley. Maybe Eric Spoelstra has a little say, but nothing out of this world. Nothing out of this world. Nothing out of this world. 2 minutes to go in this game. We're close to the finish. Final TV timeout. Honestly, the NBA should just foresee that TV timeout. Yeah, Brian, it was a good pick. Like, listen, will I say Eric Spoelstra definitely has a say in the pick? Definitely has a say. But the final decision was always being made by Pat Riley and Andy Ellisberg in that front office role. Bias says Joe Cronin score over Trailblazers fans big time. He should be fired. I agree. Never call out a man for his job, but fuck Joe Cronin. He should be fired. He should be fired. Ron Baker says it's always fuck Joe Cronin. Yeah, fuck that dude. I hate that guy, man. Excuse my language. I don't curse on here often. I try not to. The only time I curse is when the refs screw us over and when we say fuck Joe Cronin. Only 2 times. Peter May says, Rolly, they didn't want Miami to have another super team. Fair. I mean, Dame, Jimmy, and Bam would have been the best big three in the NBA and the best team in the NBA. Factual statements. They still would have had Haywood Highsmith starting at the 4. They still would have had Duncan Robinson. Like, think about this. The Heat legitimately would have their starting lineup with Dame. And I hate to even talk about it because look what the score is, and the Heat are about to move to 10-5. But the starting lineup would have been Damian Lillard, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Haywood Highsmith, Bam Adebayo. Are you kidding me? With Kevin Love coming off the bench, Josh Richardson coming off the bench, Thomas Bryant coming off the bench. I mean, this team would have been unbelievable. But we're moving on. No more Blazers talk. No more Dame. No more Joe Cronin talk. For the rest of the night, for the rest of the stream, we have 2 minutes to go. We're no longer talking about Joe Cronin and the Blazers. We're talking about the Miami Heat current roster because your Heat are 10-5 winning this game tonight because they're not going to blow that lead. They are 10-5, third best record in the Eastern Conference. Put it to bed. We're moving on. We're moving on. Everyone hates the Blazers. Everyone hates Joe Cronin, but we're going to move on. We're 10-5. We're playing great fucking basketball. Playing great basketball, man. Playing great basketball. The question is listen, the Heat are playing good basketball, but I do believe that the Heat still need to make more moves to fortify their roster to win an NBA title. I don't think this Heat roster, as it currently stands, can win the NBA championship. To be honest, though, I think there are 3 teams that can win the title with their current roster. So I think a lot of teams would have to make moves to help them succeed. The 3 teams that I think wouldn't have to make a move, Boston, Milwaukee, and Denver. The Suns would have to add more depth, and the Lakers would have to add more. The 76ers will have to add another scorer. I think the Heat need to add another scorer as well for the playoffs. Unless, listen, I would love a lot of players to join Miami. I also think backup point guard is a legit role. I get Josh Richardson starting to play better, but a true backup point guard I think would be very beneficial for Miami. Be very beneficial. I know there's a lot of rumors surrounding Tyus Jones, the backup point guard in Washington. If they're selling, I'd love to buy. Send 1 or 2 second-round picks for Tyus Jones. I'm in. Born Cinna says they say Tyus, question mark. Yeah, that I love Tyus Jones as a backup point guard. Fucking love Tyus Jones. Josh Richardson has played better as time has went on. There's no debating that. But I think a true backup point guard, when the lights get brightest, the defense is tighten up, I think would be absolutely beneficial to this Heat team. Because even if you trade for one, you could use Jay Rich in that backup point guard in a rotation. I think it's the only beneficiary for the Miami Heat. I think the backup point guard is still a big role. As Richardson knocks down a pull-up midi. I will say, though, Jay Rich has started to play really good basketball over the past week and a half. Ever since Tyler Hero got hurt, Jay Rich has really stepped up his game. Really stepped up this game. And yes, Kyle Lowry was fantastic tonight, but you don't get those performances often, right? Like Lowry putting up 28 points and like being good defensively and really just played an unbelievably game all around. Like you're not going to get those consistently. So yes, I do still think I'm not gonna overreact to one big win against the Cavs as Haywood Highsmith knocks down 3. I'm not gonna overreact. I'm gonna still say that this Heat team needs a true point guard, whether it be a backup to Lowry or a better, younger point guard than Lowry that can defend and shoot better. I think Kyle can play that role well, but I'm not gonna say that he should be this answer for the Heat's point guard issue. There's a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. This game is over. Heat win by 33 points. How about that? Largest Heat win of the season. You're not going to find a more dominating game all year long than this one right now. I guarantee you that. I will personally guarantee that the Heat will not beat another opponent by more than this score the rest of the way. I mean, they legitimately embarrassed the Cavs, beat them by 33 points. They will not beat another team by 33 the rest of the way. Rest of the way. That is final. It is official. 129-96. Your Heat have won 9 of their last 10 games. How impressive is that? They were on a 7-game win streak. Lost to Chicago on Saturday, beat them on Monday, and then won tonight against Cleveland. 9 of their last 10 games for Miami, 10-5 record. Heat have the third best record in the Eastern Conference. This Heat team is cooking. Fun stream tonight. I know that maybe game action wasn't that fun if you're looking for a close game, but if you're looking for a Heat dominating win and good basketball, you got it tonight. But shout out to Elias. Shout out to Sam Lakhtara for making this stream an absolute party on Wednesday night Eve, Thanksgiving Eve, Blackout Wednesday, if you will. Shout out to everyone who tuned in throughout the night, who stayed with us, super chatted, partied with us, commented, liked the video. You guys are the best. 120-96 win for the Heat. I'm not going to do a post-game video. I'm going to take probably tomorrow off for Thanksgiving. I'll be back on Friday for a watch party, and I'll probably have a video out over the weekend before we go into next week. A lot of people signing off. Big win for Miami. I'll answer any question with a super chat, but if no one sends a super chat in the next 1 to 2 minutes, I am just going to sign off. But shout out to all you guys. I'll see you Friday night for a Knicks watch party. Big day for Miami on Friday. Dolphins play at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then the Heat play later that night on ESPN. So it's a big night for Miami. Big night for Miami. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone as well. Hopefully you enjoy, whether it be with friends, family, by yourself, it doesn't matter. Hopefully you enjoy your Thanksgiving, your Thursday. Watch your football, watch your college basketball, enjoy the time, have a good time as well. Oh, Elias continuing to be a super chat legend. $5 super chat is a beer cheers. I needed a blowout for Miami Heat, and we got 2 back-to-back wins for Miami in a big way. Shout out to you, Elias. John G says, goodbye, Sip. Couldn't put that better myself. Dane, see ya. John G, see ya. Elias, you're a legend. I love you forever. I'll see ya. Lakhtara, appreciate you as well. I know you signed off a long time ago. Randy says, enjoy, bro. Love the stream. Appreciate y'all. One more time, everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I know not everyone does. If you're not from the United States or America, I know not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, but if you are, enjoy it. Have fun. I'll see you Friday night for Heat Knicks, ESPN, Friday night action, in-season tournament, big game. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Have a good holiday. I'll see y'all on the